one. Can you guys hear me? Can you see? Can you perceive? Are you
Can
present?
Can you hear us?
I
Testing,
We'll
testing.
see, because I think anybody can watch it, but I think maybe only members can talk.
Oh,
We'll
really?
see. I think that might be the case. I don't know how it's. I've never tried to do a stream of this exact nature before. We'll find out. I'm gonna check the. It's probably gonna echo a little bit, but let me see. I'm gonna check the.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can hear me at least. Let me see if I can hear you. Hear me at
Yeah.
least.
Blah blah blah
Let me
blah
see if
blah.
I can hear
I'm
you.
talking.
Me at
Yeah.
least.
Talking.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear the blah 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 on the stream. We did it! Hooray! First try, bada boom.
Oh yeah, it
How
does say
y'all
members only
doing?
mode.
Yeah, fucking. So yeah, if you wanna talk, you could be a member. It'd really help. I'd really
Oh yeah.
appreciate. You get cool emojis. Get a little loyalty badge. It's $3 a month. We'll do more streams like this the more we have episodes and stuff. Otherwise, you can just watch and enjoy it and not comment a whole lot. That's completely free. So, fucking EOD did a great job on the episode, and I'm excited to show you guys all the amazing things that EOD did. EOD did so much. He always does so much. He's so fucking powerful.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, but yeah, heckin', for everybody here who might not know who we are, hello, my name is Chase, aka Coffinjockey. I do, for years, I've been an actor in a bunch of videos on the channel. I've been a writer on a bunch of stuff for the channel, done all the background running of the channel stuff and et cetera things. So I help out here and there. I help make the channel do things. It's a good time. One of the founding members, but we have a lot of founding members now that we rebranded. So that's cool. I like that.
Hey,
And then also additionally, we have EOD.
oh no. Hi. Hi, I'm EoD. I edit this stuff. Also, I guess a founding member. Everyone's a
Yeah.
founding member.
We're all found, even you, viewer at home.
And you're a founding member, and everyone's a
Everyone
founding
look
member.
under your chairs and you'll find a founding member of Altered Anime. We're
Mhm.
homeless. We live under your chairs now.
Yeah. So, I guess since I've never done one of these, like,
Yeah.
how do you normally go about it? Like, did you just
So
like,
yeah, normally how we've done these is just like heckin'. There's a couple of different options. Either A, if there's like some specific effects that you're like, oh man, I really want to show how I worked on this thing. Like, oh, that was a huge one. This is a cool, huge effect that I did a lot of work on. Let me show you this cool thing. You can jump straight there.
Mhm.
Or like we also had moments where you just like play through the episode as it's going and then pause on specific spots to talk about things that were like
Yeah.
happening and how you did the specific effect for it.
Mhm.
Because you can see all these layers. Each of these layers is yet additional stuff that all was required.
Like a
And look at all
nightmare.
these sound files.
Like, la, 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 la.
The sea of sound files.
So if you're ever curious how some of this stuff looks like, so like in the
Hey,
end,
Carl, thank you for becoming a member of Altered Anime. Carl was
oh yeah,
Carl is doing too much to support us, honestly. I appreciate
oh
Carl
my god,
so much. Carl is on the Patreon, he's on the DigiDestiny membership tier. He's now on Altered Anime. He breaks all of our integrations by donating so much money that our integrations break. Fucking I
oh my
appreciate
god.
you, Carl. You're doing so much.
Oh
Uh
yeah, I think I was watching one of the DigiDestiny streams and like somebody was donating like a bunch. I think it
yeah,
was
who could that
Carl.
be? I wonder.
Well, thank you for joining this one too. So,
Oh, we don't have a bit
yeah,
bar on this one. You can't break it, Carl.
it doesn't exist.
We'll
Maybe
come up
later.
with something similar for you to break later on when we get the assets for it.
Yeah,
But yeah, heckin', I appreciate you, Carl. Thanks for hanging out with us. Uh,
mm,
so yeah, do you want to just maybe play some of the
a
things
little
and give some
bit.
like background insights on what you were thinking and doing on that?
Yeah, just so everybody can see it. So this is like the entire episode, like all of this chunk, like
Whoa,
whoop, here and there,
so
like
much.
the 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Then, but yeah, as you can see, it's all of that. Normally, and as you can see, I use fucking Sunny Vegas
Mhm.
because I'm just fucking used to it. I know how to use Premiere and all of that shit. It's just like prefer it. The one thing that prevents me from like jumping ship to something else is what I'm doing right now, like this. Do you
Oh
see
yeah, the
this?
zoom in and out of the timeline thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just using my like scroll wheel to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They can't fucking do that in other programs. And the
Oh,
major one is
for
is
real.
this like clicking on the timeline like this.
Yes. Oh, it's so fucking frustrating in
Premiere
Premiere.
cannot do that. The DaVinci Resolve couldn't either, unless they changed something recently. But like this is a major thing for me to like just being able to like, okay, I need to go to this scene. I just click anywhere. It doesn't
Right. You
not
don't have
it
to.
doesn't need to be on the top. It could be
Yeah.
here. It could be here. It could be here.
Don't
And
have
then
to
I just
thread
like
the fucking
zoom.
needle. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to go to the sliders here or whatever, right?
God,
Like the
like
other
the fucking
programs.
scroll bar on the bottom in Premiere where you have to grab the circle edges and then like drag them in to zoom in. That's the
Yeah,
fucking zoom in function. It's so
I
fucking
fucking
annoying.
I fucking hate that. I've tried. Like I legitimately tried. But so yeah, like I'm very fucking efficient with fucking Vegas. It's just like ridiculous how
Yeah, you got the
fast
muscle
I can
memory
do.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I need like a more specific oh look at the emojis.
Yeah, Carl's like,
Awesome.
get a bit bar so I can break it. Also, I don't support you guys enough. I need to do
Oh,
more.
oh my
Carl,
god,
God damn it,
thank you.
Carl. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, oh my god. But yeah, like if I ever need to do like a crazy edit that's goes beyond Vegas fucking tools and shit, which
Mhm.
normally will be like some kind of special effect or something, that I'll just use After Effects and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Render it there, send it to here, that's it. Like I don't need more than that.
Man, I
I
swear to
wouldn't
God,
do
Red Beast practically
yeah,
fucking edits the video in After Effects. He's fucking insane. I don't know why he does that to himself.
yeah. So I know he can do some crazy shit. That like, oof, yeah, no. Like I don't know if I will do that. I'm like, nah.
That's
I'll just work
yeah.
around it some other ways. Like, nah.
I've talked
Like,
to Red Beast about this, so he's familiar with one of my very, 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 very few criticisms of him, which I mostly say this as a bit. Red
mm-hmm,
Beast is such a hardworking person that he will find a way to make things work in ways that they could not otherwise work that simply don't make sense. And when there is a simpler way to do an effect, he won't do it. He'll do it the hardest possible way. And everyone's like, could you have just like, done this? And he's like, oh, yeah. And it's like, that took you like 3 weeks. And he's like, yeah. It's like, you could have done it in you could have done it in 1 hour. And he's like, yeah. But
So,
fucking, he do be
but yeah,
like
but
that.
respect. Like, I mean, he can do some crazy
Some
shit
insane,
that
yeah,
I
I
cannot
fucking
even
love Red
imagine,
Beast.
like
He's
pulling
fucking
off. Like,
unstoppable.
I feel like I don't have the patience for it. I think he's like doing like Blender shit, which is
Oh,
also
yeah.
like another extra layer of this.
Right.
But
Holy shit.
yeah, I feel like if Blender was more of a thing like a couple years earlier, like I think I would have jumped into that probably. But like the
Yeah,
thing that
yeah.
I actually like put more effort into like learning and shit was like filmmaking,
Yeah,
which I guess is kind of like relevant with the other shit that I'm doing right now.
What, you didn't want to go learn Maya back then? You want to go learn that fucking fuck-ass software Maya that nobody really uses
Yeah.
anymore?
Oof. Fuck. No. But yeah, I'll get into that in a bit later. But yeah, for the most part, like the way that I do shit is just like I have like the main timeline, like the major fucking layers.
Kind of like
the one in the-
storyboarded basically down there.
And I don't know how people do this. I've seen other people do it like differently, but like the most effective way to do this that I found when it comes to do, for example, the flips,
Yeah, ever since they added the fourth Okage to it, it's been an eyesore.
like I just flat out don't even use the footage. I just use images, right? So
yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
are images. These are even custom because if it says P1 in the file, is that I modified it, right? Like I
Oh,
did something,
okay.
because normally it will just be image 28 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So this one probably is modified in some capacity. I cannot tell you what the fuck it was, but maybe something in the movement that I had to replace or
Gotcha.
something. Oh yeah, because like there was like smoke here. So
Oh,
probably
that makes sense. Yeah,
Removed
yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Had to
yeah.
get a clean plate. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So whenever I'm editing something, I just go through the fucking
Oh no, Carl's already donating. Thank you to Carl for the 20
Oh
Danish
my God.
crowns. I appreciate you.
Danish crowns. How much is that?
He lives in
Like,
Denmark. That's
Oh.
I gotta pull up the converter.
the conversion
again.
rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
it's not a crazy amount. He's not hurting himself too much off of it.
Oh, it's less than
yeah,
the dollar.
it was like
Oh.
$3, $3 USD.
Oh,
give or
that's
take.
still awesome.
That's still very nice.
Thank you.
But like, you know, like
Thank you
I
so
always
much.
get scared every time I see Carl donate any amount of money. So it'll be like 20 DKK, and I'm like, that's $20 US. Wait, no, it's not, but it's still incredibly generous. Thank you. Like that's still a lot, and thank you, and you're crazy. But like, I'm glad
Yeah.
you're not fucking eviscerating your wallet all the time every time you donate. I get
Yeah.
scared seeing big number.
So I guess just to finalize
Yeah,
that, like, so normally I just go through the footage, like, I mean that's actual footage. Like if the character were speaking here, like the way that I will do it is I'll just like choose like the three lip flap like options, like with open
Yeah.
mouth, closed mouth, and half open, and then I will just like get into the shot that I want
Mhm.
and just take a snapshot
Oh yeah,
essentially. And the way that I have it set up, it saves it at the highest quality possible as a PNG.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it doesn't degrade. So when it goes from like footage to image, it doesn't decay. Because if you fuck with the settings here in like input like draft or stuff like that,
Yeah,
the
it
image
just
quality is
mangles
like
it,
it is significantly lower. So you can tell right away like, oh, that's an image, that's a screenshot.
Mhm.
But when you go with the higher settings, like you can actually just do it like this. So I just like take three images, and yeah, like the side effect of that is that you have to have a lot of space that's gonna be occupied by the
Yeah, it
images.
saves a lot of space in your hard drive. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the benefit to me is like significantly higher because like I can just like control this like crazy,
Yeah.
and it's easier to do lip flaps in my opinion. With images than with like the footage because like with the footage you just like copy pasting the footage or sometimes like replicating it, so
Mhm.
that means like the file is gonna even be affected more because like there will be more copy pasting of a video clip like occupies more space in the fucking software than just using like an image, so to
Mhm.
speak. So this I can even see like real time. I don't even need to fucking pre-render anything, and I can just like see the playback very like it doesn't lag,
Ever
right?
since they added the fourth Okage.
So
Yeah,
so
like I've had to play like I edit very rarely, to be fair. You edit a lot, massively, fucking incomparably more than me. But
yeah.
like when I have had to edit stuff like that, I've used like the base layer, like your image 33p1. I've used as like the footage before, and then like
Yeah.
I'll use like the top layer as the flaps,
Uh-huh.
and it doesn't. It's just a pain in the fucking ass to do it the way that I described because the footage always runs out or it's
Oh
like
yeah, you need to keep
untimed,
stretch it or
and
whatever.
then like I'll have the footage run for a while and then I gotta get a screenshot of the footage anyway to extend it.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm
The
just basically doing the same method, but I still have the video file instead of an image, which takes up rendering power and like computer
Oh yeah.
processing, and it's just
So
inefficient.
so when you do it like this, like here with images, I feel like that kind of like helps to mitigate a lot of that
Yeah.
issues. Like I always done like this. I don't know if anybody else did it this way, but like this is the technique that I came up with.
Yeah.
Essentially, like if I wanted to sync this scene, I just have like the closed mouth in the bottom and the other two on the top, right?
Yeah.
And then I know like because of trial and error and like the frames, like in the way that I have this set up is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces on this timeline is the closed mouth, like that's like my minimum. And when it opens, it's only 3. I leave it in behind. If it's behind, it doesn't show up like in here. So I just copy that and have like a long ass of the open mouth like that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I just start going kind of like this, like
Yeah.
when he talks, I start just like pasting the other
Yeah.
one like
Okay, that
that.
makes sense.
Oh, like that, or oh, it's a space here. Oh, I copy paste, and then I just have like the other one perpetually like load in, so to speak, because it's like because I copy it, so you can just like keep pasting it again. So you just like go like that and paste it, and then just whoop.
Man,
Whoop, like that.
it's so nice to see that the timeline
So-
for Vegas has layers in the layers, like
Mm-hmm.
like that the like layer like 28 there that you're on with like
Yeah.
the image 32 has
Yeah.
as a forward and back, and like has like a directionality to things. You can like put things on top of things without just cutting straight into them. Because
Yeah.
Premiere, you post something up, it just fucking deletes shit. Like whatever the fuck, when you put
Yeah.
it in the timeline, if you put something on top of something else on the same layer, it just deletes whatever whatever space it took up. Whereas with this, you can put stuff in front of and behind stuff, and it'll stay on the same layer. And then you also have another separate layer on top of that to put stuff in front of and behind stuff. So you have like a
Yeah.
lot more control. You have a lot more precise control because of that.
Yeah, and it kind of like stacks up. It's almost like you also need to kind of like perceive it as in like the one on the top is like what you're gonna be able to see, like if you stack them. So when you do, okay, I guess not here, but somewhere, if there was some kind of other type of edit that
Yeah.
you only want one section, you can see, oh, I was like covering that part, like that's on the top to cover something. I don't
Like
remember.
somebody ran out or some
Yeah,
fucking
there,
thing
there was
going
something
on.
in the
Yeah.
image probably that, oh, like the text. Obviously,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because the credits are playing over this scene.
yeah, so the credits are playing, so I added that. There was a point where you couldn't see them, so it's like a patch. So
Yeah.
we got like the patch at the top, like the lip flaps, I guess here. Oh, in this case, was like the arms of the,
The
guys
wigglies,
moving.
yeah.
The wigglies are like those, like the equivalent of the lip flaps, and just the one in the bottom that is like your main. So main, the lip flaps, and like if something needs to cover something, goes at the top, and that's that. And that's essentially how it's structured throughout like the entirety for like dialogue, right? Like then
Yeah.
you have other shit that is like a little bit more annoying.
Yeah,
I
like
guess
I can
like
see
this.
there to loop
Oh
that
yeah.
footage. That
Oh
was a
my god,
fucking
I forgot
time.
about this. Yeah. So in this one, I think the problem was that like the text was playing
Oh god.
it went while they were running.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
there it
that's the
is.
thing.
They're fucking it. Oh
I
my god.
legitimately thought that I was gonna send this to Red. Like when I
Oh,
started,
that's
like,
so
yeah, I'm not
fair,
dealing with
though.
this.
Holy shit.
I don't fucking dealing with this. I'm sending it to Red. He's done this shit before. Blah blah blah. But I managed to do it, and I think the only
Yeah, because you
reason
got
why I
those
managed,
couple frames right at the
because
beginning that looped.
yeah, at the beginning, I think you see like a full running cycle where the text doesn't come up, and I think I just like took screenshots at that point, like here, and then just like also recreated the cycle because like, it was just about figuring out like the cycle, which I think is like this, just like that.
Yeah, it's
That is
very
the-
straightforward,
boop,
luckily.
boop, boop. So when you look at it from that perspective, it's like, okay, so these are the only frames that need to be altered, and then you just like loops. So I think each of one of these is like a custom one. I think I just took like the screenshots of the cycle, even if they didn't, if they still had the text, because sometimes like it wasn't enough with this, and then just I guess Photoshop them so to remove that, and that was it. And I managed to kind of like assemble that, so it will like remove the.
Yeah, you can't
managed to
tell that there's a text
yeah,
over there, yeah.
essentially managed the cycle, managed to recreate the walking cycle with just images, and that's it. That's just images. So
Good shit.
and yeah, and that did it. It was like very effective because like the speed lines are moving, so it doesn't matter that they don't match as much. If you start to pay attention, you kind of can see it.
Yeah, now
Right?
when you see the
Yeah.
seam, you can kind of see it a
Yeah,
little bit.
but like
yeah.
if you fucking play, it's like very hard because it happens super fast. So-
Yeah.
But like if you were going like frame by frame, it's like, oh yeah, the background is moving, but like the bottom, it's not.
Also, there's a lot of it that you can forgive because of the era of animation that it was.
Oh,
You can
yeah,
kind,
for
like
sure.
if you had like the new school like some really high budget anime that came out today, like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, whatever, they're gonna use like
yeah.
way crazier animation techniques that are way harder to like put this
Oh
little
yeah,
mask
like
over.
I imagine it'll be harder to make like they probably don't loop their fucking running cycles like this. This is
Yeah,
just,
and
like,
then
very
they're all then
simplistic.
because they're fucking them and they're doing too much. They're gonna have a fog layer in the front. They're gonna have rain effects.
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah.
have like a smoke layer in the background. All this shit's gonna be fucking everywhere. You gotta recreate it from scratch.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just overly complicated fucking animation and shit. Like, yeah.
oh yeah, this is just the knee fucking
Yeah.
the Mortal Kombat.
Fucking,
fucking.
was there a transition or was it a hard cut into that? Like, was it a
I think
zoom
it's
in?
just, I think it's just fade.
Oh, yeah, a little crossfade. Yeah, there you go.
It crossfade, like you see it, and then it just like I think zooms out. Oh, it just cuts back. Hard
Yeah, it
cut
just cuts
to the
back.
knee.
Yeah, hard
Oh,
cut.
it,
yeah.
it just zooms out like whoop. Like, to
Yeah,
the-
but because it's such a short frame, you can kind
Yeah.
of it's so
Yeah.
fast that you don't really notice too much.
when it comes to transitions and that kind of shit, like sometimes you can get away with stuff like by going like hyper fast, even if
Yeah.
it's a still image, like with this for example. Yeah, like that looks way more dynamic than, but it's just zooming in this still image, right?
Mhm.
And that's it. But that's part of the fucking sequence. And yeah, so
Because like I've seen that scene like 10 times and I didn't notice the fucking crossfade in or the transition out because it's so fast.
yeah, it's so fast because it doesn't even need to do more. Like that's preference. Like, oh, you wanted to fucking fade even more, but like it
Right,
doesn't.
right, yeah.
but it happens so fucking fast that yeah, you can get away with shit, and it's fine. And the ones that say sync, like those files, that's like a new file that I made because I think I recently just discovered that you can like I think make this shit go faster on the software. Because normally the way that I do it, if this were like an actual clip, like the one that I just put in the top, you can just like go to the sides, hold control, and then just like either
makes it
compress
faster, basically.
compress it or stretch it, but it has a limit, right? Like the limit of that will be here.
Yeah.
So sometimes the way that I do it is like, oh, I need it to go even faster. Like I render that and then I bring it here and then I compress it even more.
Yeah, squish it out again. Yeah.
There's another way to do it. I found it, but I don't remember. Like it shows you like a bar here that you can even like speed it up even more. But like, but this way it's like so straightforward. Like it's just this that I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's nice
and I think I did it here because of like the. Oh yeah, when he was doing that, so it will be
wiggling,
faster.
Love the Johnny Test whip sound effects. I'm here for them. Man, there's like 100 of them in here, and I didn't get tired of it at all listening to this episode. Like, it's just such a fun little sound effect.
Yeah.
I also feel like we use it a little more rationally than how they used it in Johnny Test, where like every movement had the whip sound effect. For this, there's a lot of exaggerated movement in what we're doing, so it leans a little better in than like kind of just casually pulling out your wallet and grabbing a 20. Like that kind of fits a little better than how Johnny Test was using it.
I definitely try to limit myself in using that one as much as I can, but sometimes it's like, nah, that's the one.
It's just applicable, it makes sense.
It is. Yeah, so I try not to go too overboard with it, but like there's times like this. This just in this case, it ended up being like the punchline of this particular bit.
Yeah,
like
it kept
him
flipping.
floating in the air. Like I mean that's what happens normally, but like it just kept getting more ridiculous. Then it starts like whipping like sideways.
Yep.
Then now, okay, yeah, sure. But
also for one of those, really quick, you had like a couple back and forths that were a little more angled than the footage was. Did you have to like re-roto that, like, or not, like roto or anything? But did you just flip it back and forth horizontally, and that was it?
So with Vegas it's very easy. You go to like the what it's called video event effects, or specifically event pan / crop, which it shows you like the aspect ratio of the video.
Yeah.
Let me put it like, oh fuck, what did I do? When it doesn't have, oh look, it's doing the thing.
Oh yeah.
Autosave. Oh. Hurry up.
You moved a layer up.
Yeah. So if nothing's happening, it looks like this. Like if it's like a widescreen video or 4:3, like in this case, like it shows you like the limits of the footage or what it's gonna show. So from here you can just like go to the sides and shit and just like zoom in.
Yeah, so it keeps the black box on the side without fucking it up too much.
Yeah, because like I need to do that first, like put it in 4:5, 4:3. I mean.
Yeah.
So I can do that because if I was doing like widescreen, like it will zoom in like all of it, like as you can see.
Oh yeah.
Will cover the side bars because it's like now it's widescreen. So I need to make sure, unless I want to do that, right? But like, but for in this case, like I just want to zoom in on here.
Yeah.
So it's here, and then from here you can just like flip horizontal.
And then like tilt it, and it's
Yeah.
Because that was my thought. Is like in Premiere, because it doesn't have that preset for those things, I would have to build a separate asset that's the two black boxes on the side to artificially maintain the 4:3. So if I wanted to, like, I saw the flipping back and forth, but then I saw the posters and the fence weren't like a straight line, and I saw they'd been slightly skewed for the joke, like tilted.
Yeah, it
I was like,
like,
oh, you have to like rebuild that shit, because I would have had to in Premiere, but that's fair.
No,
that's
it's
a
just
neat little
like
effect.
flip, zoom in, whatever. Yeah, this is very easy to just they give you the presets.
Yeah,
like
that's great.
4:3, 16:9, like the fucking almost like the film ratio.
Yeah,
and you can even make your own. I have some bullshit there for other stuff.
Nice.
Or like the shorts, right? If you want to make a short.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Holy shit, that's so nice.
Yeah.
That's such a good preset to have.
Yes, you just can like put it in like that's how you do it for shorts. But
Yeah.
essentially that's how that goes with the syncs and all of this stuff. Oh, and then
Yeah.
this fucking video, the transitions. I guess it's a
Oh
thing.
yeah. The transitions.
it,
Yes.
it just started with this one. This is like the first, if I remember.
Yeah,
And like
other than the title transition, that's really the
yeah,
first
like
one, yeah.
the one falling from the fucking like a fucking dumpster.
Yeah.
Sound of, like I remember that I wanted to do just at the very least that one because like I feel like I've done that before in other fucking projects and shit. Like some like the footage coming in very fast that makes a sound when it crashes, right? And oh, and same shit like the stuff that we were seeing there with the stuff. Like if you want shit to shake,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
can just like go here, zoom in a little bit, and then you start creating
Just
like
keyframe it, yeah.
a keyframe it and like move it a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. I think I just do like a like four where they move like left, up, right, whatever, down, and then just
Yeah,
copy paste
yeah.
that, and then you can just like make that so it looks like it's vibrating or moving or whatever.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a very helpful fucking thing. But it was funny. I think I was like, oh yeah, for sure I was gonna do that, and then it became a thing. I think it was with the next scene, because in the episode, like they had this transition that was built in the episode because you can still see like the difference in black. That was like built in
Oh,
the
yeah.
footage itself. They did that transition, right? I just like made it like longer and more ridiculous, like multiplied like by 3, like it keeps rotating and shit. And after that one, I think I was like, oh yeah, I think I'll try to do like wacky transitions, but I feel like it's almost like a like like what by the time I got like to the third one or whatever, I was like, oh, I ran out of ideas. Like I don't know what to do. And
Man,
somehow
the moon fucking got Mac. Like when he was watching that, he was like, pause the fucking video. Like I can't, I need to take a second. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he's talking about. Let me see, where is that?
That's all. That's Iruka's parents.
Oh yeah, that has to be. Oh yeah, here.
Yep. Yep. It's like,
This
what the
is-
fuck? Oh my god! Pause it.
The-
He's just fucking.
In case anyone hasn't seen it, like the moon comes
wheezing.
in, rotating. It's just- by the time I did that, this is like after the point that I told you, like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Yep.
Like, oh, I think I made a mistake. Like, I don't know if I can keep up making more because I ran out of ideas. And then you have like shit like this that I honestly cannot even tell you how I came up with that. Like, if you fucking ask me, like, oh yeah, what was the reasoning or how did you came up with that? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, cut to that clip of the Joker in the Dark Knight. It's like I just do things. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea. By this point, I think I was like close to finishing the episode, and I left some of the scenes without transitions, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I should just leave them like that or what the fuck, or like, whatever. And I don't know. It must have been something of like I just like look at the footage,
Yeah.
and it looks so round and perfect.
He's looking right at it.
Yeah, and I was like, what if it just came like it's like rotating? It's like, oh, can I do that? Like, how hard would it be? And I think I was just like made a PNG of the fucking moon, like made it slide here with the fucking keyframe. Oh yeah, because like you can make it rotate too, like it's rotated in the thing. Oh, it might have been like a previous edit, but like this is just like you can just like pre-render that. And
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
probably
'cause
just made
the-
a sync of it rotating, and then you just
yeah, and
drag
this is
the
like
sync
the end
across
result.
the screen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It doesn't even show like the original edit, but but yeah, it just looks so silly. It's like, ah, sure. The extra thing that I would have liked, but like I was just like tired, is like that Mizuki was actually like looking at like looking at like his eyes go from like left to right, like looking at the fucking thing. It's like, what? And then it just fucking cut. That would have been a nice thing, but oh fuck, like, that was so much fun. But like it's one of those like I don't even know how fucking it manifested into existence. But like I guess that's the territory that we're in now. Like now that it's a thing with the transitions.
Oh yeah, now that we've fully established the transitions and we nearly
Yeah.
ran out of ideas in the
So
first episode alone.
Yeah, I
We have to come
feel
up with
like
100 more transitions for the
yeah,
rest of
I
the
feel
show.
like depending on the episodes, there might not be like many wacky ones, or there they're gonna be, but I imagine they're gonna be sort of like similar to how this scene starts. That is just a where is it? It just zooms in, like goes from here to. So it went. It was just like zooming in and like whoop, and you just add a sound effect. I think I can, for the most part, like that's a good way, just like to keep some of that stuff going. Like, oh, it's just gonna be simple, but it's just like the sound effect, or it happens very fast that like, it takes you out. There's one that it feels like, to me, it feels like a fucking jump scare. I don't remember what the which one was it, but I think it was the before this. Is this when they breaks?
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
oh,
like
yeah,
he's pushing.
Punches it, yeah.
Like,
Punches it out, yeah.
So yeah, in that one, like the footage is just coming in on its own, and the one in the bottom is also moving in the same way.
Yeah, that's one where you get to abuse the aspect ratio stuff.
Oh yeah, like I wasn't bothering with that, maintaining the 4:3s. Like fuck that, you can just do whatever. I think it's this. Is this
There's one I remember that it like shatters in the middle of the screen, like glass breaking.
Yeah, I think that's the one that every time that I watch it, it feels like a jump scare. Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Huh?
Because it was like so loud, like the sound effect, and I was like, oh my god, like should I adjust that? It's like, no, leave it like that. It feels like a fucking punch. And for that, it's very easy to like just to do.
Did like mask layers on 2 different versions and pulled them apart.
Yeah. So at the bottom you keep like the one that's gonna, where the shot is gonna end up, and then the ones from the previous scene. Again with this tool is probably the shit that I use the most, the event pan shit. You can make it move to the side. It's on the top. Oh, and this thing in the bottom is when you do masks. So it's like boop, 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 you can do whatever. So do the mask, copy paste it in the other one, and you can like
flip it after you paste it.
Yeah, flip it. As you can see there, it changed to the other direction, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Because now it's like covering that. So you only need to make one, and then you have now like a broken version of this. Paste 2, and they go in different directions, and that's it. So that's a way to do it. But yeah, like the transitions became like, it came to very early on where like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I think I ran out of ideas, and then they became more and more like psychotic. I think like I wasn't even thinking about it. It's like, oh yeah, just get this shit done. Like the one with the fucking, I call it the marble one, like the moon, because it's like
the marble. Yeah,
it's a marble sound of. Oh yeah, here it is, marble roll.
Yep.
So it keeps rolling like a fucking marble, and that's it. But yeah, I love this scene with the Iroka and the fucking his flashback.
Yeah,
like his
fucking
memory.
Oh,
the easiest one.
Sorry, Gamakichi donated $5 saying, "How'd you find Naruto's VA? She's fucking amazing. Sounds just like Miley Flanagan." Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, we had been familiar with Jet for a little while, outside of voice acting, like interpersonally as like people. And then Jet kind of started to come into her own doing VTuber stuff, and we had an old audition from like a voice acting thing that she had submitted. Like fucking years and years and years ago for a similar character that was like a similar range of the character. And so we had listened to that and we're like, I think she could do a really good job. And we reached out to Jet, and Jet did an audition and we fucking loved it. But we like did the trailer, like the channel trailer for like how we became Altered Anime instead of the Schmuck Squad. And and you can see in that like that's with the old mic, I'm pretty sure that Jet had. And EoD can tell you more, but it was fucking excruciating to deal with that audio in particular. So we bought Jet an entirely new audio setup to fix that particular element. Like we sent them a new interface and like a different mic and like better stuff across the board to like fix all of Jet's shit, because it was pretty rough. I think Jet was. I think it was an SM7B with a cloud lifter originally, and then
I was gonna say like even
weird interface.
Like them. Oh fuck, my brain. Their stuff wasn't even that bad, like their equipment, but it just didn't complement their voice like
For sure.
enough. Yeah, so
sure.
because that's the thing with microphones that people, I don't know if people know. Like even if you get a very expensive microphone, there might be a slight chance that it happens to be the microphone in which your voice doesn't sound good. Right? Like there is a chance. Like some
Mhm.
microphones like pair better with some type of voices. So
Yep.
you kind of like have to try a bunch. It gets a little bit better when you go like to with very expensive microphones. It's a little bit less of a chance,
Mhm.
but there's still kind of like a thing like, oh, my voice doesn't sound good on a very
Like,
on a Neumann, but
yeah, the one that we sent was a Neumann TLM 102. And if you're familiar with like mic stuff, like you're in the like voice acting realm and you're familiar with microphones and all that, you know that like Funimation back in the day and then Crunchyroll today used a Neumann TLM 103, which is like a slightly different model than the 102. And they have a different like setup beyond that, like like physical equipment stuff. I think they use like Pro Tools equipment, but like
yeah,
they use the TLM 103 because it's a pretty generic microphone that works really well for a lot of people's voices, and they
yeah,
don't have to have like a closet full of mics for every different voice actor to come in and like, oh, it's
yeah.
Bryce
There's
Papenbrook, get the Bryce Papenbrook mic.
yeah, there's definitely microphones that are more versatile when it comes to like uh, the range of people that they sound good with.
Mhm.
So
The 103 is like a more expensive, kind of more universal mic that just kind of threads the needle for a lot of people. It's again, it's not the perfect mic for everybody, but it tends to be a good mic for a lot of people, and so it's worth it to like kind of make that the mic for a lot of stuff. The 102 is a less expensive, still pretty expensive, but less
oh yeah,
expensive microphone than that, but it's keyed towards higher pitch ranges generally. So
yeah.
it
I've
picks up
I've
on that a lot better than
yeah,
the
for sure. I've heard that
103.
it works better for like women in general, right?
Yes.
Like because of like the higher pitch stuff. Like even though it's less
Oh, good
expensive,
night, Carl.
sometimes it might help you out. Oh, Carl is leaving.
Yeah. See you, Carl. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
But yeah. So you were saying the 102.
yeah. But that was one of the reasons. Like, yeah, when we decided, like, oh yeah, we want Jet because their voice is fucking great. They just sound
Mm-hmm.
like the fucking English dub. So it's like, yeah, we can like upgrade their microphone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I guess one of the reasons why the episode took a little bit longer to come out
Yeah.
initially, because we were waiting for that to be delivered and stuff, and
And that was
to
extra
set it up.
rough in particular because that when we were getting that mic out to Jet was like the peak height of like America tariff import issues. So
Oh
we had
yeah,
bought
you're
the
right.
mic from Nashville because that we bought it used from Nashville, Tennessee, and had it mailed to Canada where Jet is based out of, and it had fucking issues getting there. Like it had import fees we had to pay on top of it, and it got like the lost at the post office, and then they tried to deliver it and they fucking didn't even knock on the door and just left a note and fucked off. So like it was a whole adventure trying to get them the proper mic to record with, because we're
Yeah,
like, well, Jets said they're in this for the long haul, we're in this for the long haul, we're doing this for forever, let's fucking go, we're gonna just start with the right foot forward. And they were using the Shure SM7B in a cloud lifter. And again, if you're familiar with mics, you know that that's maybe not the best setup for a person with that kind of range.
yeah,
Because like SM7B is a really good podcast mic for dudes who are podcasting in like a basement in a mostly untreated setup. It's like a pretty solid. You just put it on and it works for like guys doing a podcast because it's a different type of mic with different technology than a cardioid condenser mic, which has like a pattern that picks up kind of a heart shape. It's called cardioid, and it's a condenser has a certain kind of microphone technology in it where the interface has to send voltage to it to make the diaphragm in the mic more sensitive so that it can pick up the information. It's a powered microphone that requires electricity to operate. Whereas a dynamic microphone, which is the Shure SM7B, has a magnet, and when you talk, it wiggles the magnet. But because of that, that will generate an amount of electricity that the mic can pick up because of the friction of the magnet moving inside the diaphragm. That your interface can detect the electrical inputs and generate ones and zeros from it and make it work. But it's a very insensitive mechanism. So when you talk, it's very quiet.
yeah. You
Uh,
need a lot of amplification for that microphone to sound good.
yes, and
And
that's
for the
why you
most
need a
part,
cloud
people
lifter
don't.
a lot of the time.
Yeah, and sometimes that even is not enough. You need like a dedicated preamp.
Need a
for
cloud
it.
lifter and then another cloud lifter attached in the same like wiring pattern as the first cloud lifter.
Yeah, no, like an actual preamp
Yeah.
thing, and not everyone has that because it's like another fucking expense, like up to at least $500 or more. But
Because like a cloud lifter is like only 20 decibels, and if you're familiar with like decibel math, it's not a linear
oh no,
unit of
it's like
measurement.
it's logarithmic.
I think
or some
every
shit.
eight. I think every
Yeah.
8 it doubles. Every 8 or every 10. Yes, it's decibel. I'm pretty sure it's every 10. The every 10 decibels is twice as loud as the last 10 decibels. So like if something is 5 decibels and then is 15 decibels, 15 is twice as loud as 5, but then 25 is twice as loud as 15, and so on and so forth, like doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling in volume and intensity. So like when you hit like 120 decibels, it could like fucking deafen you. Which yeah, that's very loud. Like my watch, my like smartwatch has a thing when I'm in an environment over 90 decibels, because you're not supposed to exist in an environment over 90 decibels for a long time, because it could cause hearing damage. So like that's a whole thing. A cloud lifter only adds 20 to what's already very low floor. So it basically boosts it up to still quieter than a standard condenser microphone. So it's a very insensitive microphone. But the trade-off for that of why you might use it is it's incredibly durable because of that. Because it's just a magnet that wiggles. You can like drop it from head height onto concrete and then pick it up and record a podcast and it won't sound any fucking different. Whereas with like a ribbon microphone, that's like the most sensitive, like most fragile one, if you play a trumpet into a ribbon microphone, you can just break the mic.
If you spit on that microphone, you can.
Yeah, they're so sensitive because it's like it's a single sheet of gold foil.
Like, accidentally some spit comes out when you're like yelling into it, you might damage it.
Yeah,
If it
because
doesn't
a
have, like,
ribbon
pop filter.
a ribbon mic has like a gold foil ribbon kind of sheet that acts as the diaphragm, and that makes it wiggle whenever it detects sound, and those wiggles are what generates the electricity. And that, so it's incredibly sensitive, and it's really good at picking up a lot of very complex sound. Like it's really good for a lot of different projects. But because it's so thin and so sensitive, if you're in a really loud environment, it can just snap, like without ever touching it. Just the sound itself shatters the microphone. So that's not the best one to use for voice acting, because you could just scream into it or spit on it or whatever the fuck, and it's just dead. So you don't want that. So a cardioid condenser tends to be the best for that sort of thing. For this specific application of this, and we even more narrowly narrowed it down to the TLM 102 is probably going to be the best, cheapest, like the best, not cheapest because it's not inexpensive, but it's like the best cost benefit, the best ratio of like price to benefit that you can get, because microphones are like exponentially more expensive from the incremental tiny levels of being better than the last one. So you spend like $500 for a mic that's only like 20% better than the last one, and then spend $5,000 for a mic that's only like 10% better than the $500 one. So it's, you're paying a lot at a certain point. But yeah,
essentially,
anyway.
like I guess to bring it back, just like what they were asking,
yes.
it's like, yeah, we worked with them before and knew like their range, so we liked it, so we went out of our way to get them even a microphone, because this is the main character for this. So let's go. And but yeah, like,
and that worked really well, because now they're getting stuff for Team 4-Star. Because we've been recommending them everywhere to everybody who will listen. And
and a lot of people on the video itself seems to be like, oh my god, like Naruto's voice is amazing. So I'm very happy about that.
Yes,
so,
that really worked out.
I'm very glad that worked out at the end. So yeah,
because there were like a couple other Naruto people that I was considering that like could do Naruto impressions, that we were kind of shopping around and talking to and like seeing if they would be interested, because that's always a big risk when you cast the main character as someone who's not integral to the project and not going to be somebody who's around all the time. Is that they could just get busy and leave, or like just not be interested anymore, or like something comes up and they get a much better job or like whatever, and they're just not part of it anymore.
Yeah.
So We wanted to go with Jet because they'd been doing it for years. They've been doing like other voice acting for a long time through like, you know, other stuff, and so we knew them and we knew that they'd worked with us for a long time. So it really worked out. I'm very, very incredibly happy and grateful that Jet has been on board and been involved in all of our stuff, and now they're getting a ton of voice acting stuff. Like they're in the TFS Sailor Moon video, and then they also got into a Totally Not Mark video doing like more Dragon Ball stuff. I think it was like Dragon Ball Magic, I think was the video that they were in as some extras. So like
Yeah.
Kaiser clearly loves Jet's work, and we obviously love Jet's work. So I'm really, really happy for them that they're absolutely killing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you guys to see the rest of our cast that we haven't announced yet because, you know, we're not there yet in the plot. So we'll see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of Kaiser, here's Kaiser.
Oh yeah, hi Kaiser. There he
There he
is.
is.
Look at him
So
go.
just your average Tuesday.
Fucking Mitsuki. Yeah.
Oh man, that was funny when we cast him for that.
Oh, yeah.
I had reached out and I'd asked like, hey, do you want to be this other really huge main character guy? And he's like, I don't know, fucking I'll audition. And we're like, no, like I'm handing him to you. Like he's yours if you want him. It's like, I don't know. Like, all right, fine, but for the meantime, do you want to be this other guy, Mizuki? And Kaiser's like, you're just asking me because he turns into a fucking tiger, aren't you? And I'm like, Kaiser, you fucking unlocked a memory. I forgot he turned into a fucking tiger. I fucking forgot completely.
Yeah, I don't think any of us was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Me for sure not, because I never seen the filler of Naruto. I always skipped it, so I didn't know that he came back. So yeah,
that's fair.
It's like no idea that was a thing.
But yeah, we had a couple people audition for Iruka as well, and Nick fucking obliterated it. Fucking absolutely love what Nick did. And like honestly, Nick killed it as Iruka so much that we're like adding him back into shit that he's not in like
Oh,
later
yeah.
in episode 2. Like we have a bunch of different bits set up for Iruka. He had more lines than Naruto in this episode. Like Iruka is such a main character in this first episode.
Yeah, that wasn't even intentional. That just happened.
Yeah, just to happen that way. And then the next episode was very intentional that we added
Oh
more
yeah,
for him.
that for sure.
I'm like, yeah, it's Iruka. He shows up in the first episode and he fucking goes away, right? And then we're watching more of the footage and I'm like, Iruka stays around for a while. I forgot how long he stays around for. Like, Iruka's really in this show, huh?
Yeah,
And then
in the
obviously we
back-
love the third Hokage and the rating for him, and Iruka has a lot of scenes with the third Hokage, so we're hoping to have a lot more of the third Hokage throughout because, you know, around the end of the Chunin exams, events will happen to him, so fucking gotta get our fucking money's worth out of the third Hokage.
This is Iruka's response.
Okay.
Okay.
Iruka, you're a main character now.
Okay.
Oh,
I
don't know if
absolutely
I don't know if
love
people.
the face you used for him for that response too. It's such
Also,
a
I don't know if
great
people.
face.
This happened so fast. I don't know if you can even catch what this transition
Super fucking zoom in.
is into his
Zooms
eye.
into his eye, yeah,
and then comes
out
out
of
it-
the eye of the other guy, yeah.
The patch. Where is it?
Yeah, out of the
Let me see.
patch.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
The
it goes out of the patch. Yeah.
And I added like a pop sound, like. Yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the little
Fuck.
dook, fucking wood sound. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great. That's so good.
Yeah, these are probably custom lip flaps. I think so, because I don't think they talk
Yeah.
in this. Like normally, if they are, I guess not. No, I guess just made the images and shit. Sometimes when there's like a concept lip flap and you can tell, because like if I solo the track, it'll be only the lip flap. But I think I just customized like the entire image for the 3. Oh, like there.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
There it
Only-
is.
Only that character is fucking talking. But yeah. Oh, shit like that. Also, the third Hokage I fucking love. Our version of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is very fun.
Fucking. So all right.
Tune in and special guinea.
Oh, especially Genny, the guy with the...
Yeah. He also has a different vest than everybody else.
Yeah, in the other shot, right? Like you can see
You
the...
can very clearly see that he's missing the collar thing for it. And
He doesn't
like,
have the
Yeah, he
pockets
doesn't have the
either.
pockets. He's missing the collar. It's a really weird little outfit he's got. There's another guy behind the guy behind him that has like a scarf.
This?
Hey, he's
This
got like a
one.
scarf Chunin outfit for some fucking
Yeah.
reason.
Oh yeah, we never see that shit again.
Yeah, that guy never shows up ever again. And there's
Just
like,
discount Kakashi.
yeah, there's so many interesting like design elements for like Naruto characters. Like you see like the dude with the scarf Jonin outfit there in the back, and then there's that other
Yeah.
guy who has the fucking headdress thing, like the super bandana, like Land of Sand style,
Oh yeah,
like
this.
outfit on his head for that. And then there's like I love the bandana headbands too. Those are the fucking best. Like the pirate guy, him. He has like a
Yeah.
bandana headband thing, and that's fucking great. I love those.
Yeah, they're so unique. They're
Mhm.
just like, oh
Aye,
yeah,
aye,
I love
Captain.
that. I like the special game. That for sure is a custom.
It's great.
But yeah, with the third Hokage, I think it was like the first things we came up with, like his personality,
Mhm,
when
mhm.
we were developing the show.
Yeah,
So
because
very.
we had a plan very early on for the third Hokage. So a little bit of backstory from my end.
Mhm.
Forever ago, I tried to get a Naruto Abridged going with other people. It didn't fucking work out. Then I tried to get a Naruto Abridged going with another set of other people, and it didn't work out. And then something witty came to a crossroads of the next show that we're going to be making because we wanted to hire another main editor for the team. So
Yeah.
Maddie would be working on Sword Art Online Abridged, Carrie would be working on My Hero Academia Abridged, and we wanted to hire Spencer on full time as well. So we were deciding on what show we wanted to do for something witty, and the choices were, I think, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood,
Mm.
Naruto, and Fruits Basket. And basically, the discussion came down to like, well, of those three, Fruits Basket is going to not be fucking heavily copyright hit. Like, it's not very heavily policed as a show. And that's a
Yeah.
big deal because we have these two other shows that are very heavily policed with My Hero and Sword Art. So if we produce a third show that's also heavily policed copyright wise, art we could risk the whole channel, and that's a huge deal. And we were really worried about that.
Mm.
So from the something witty side, it's like, well, Naruto has a chance of being bad, but it also has a chance of doing nothing, and we really don't know. It's kind of a 50-50. But
Yeah.
also, Sword Art Online Abridged and My Hero Abridged are very like, of a certain demographic of people. Like, dudes like fucking 18 to 35 are probably going to be the ones who would watch this show, of the people that we would like attract to it. And Naruto is probably going to be a very similar demographic to that. So we're just further splitting the same fan base that we're already getting into another new bucket for like no reason. So we should probably
Mhm.
go with Fruits Basket because that actually has a solid chance to attract new people to the channel that would like it if all of these are like evenly liked ideas that everybody likes for the same reason. Like, let's think about the benefits of having them. And so with that, we went with Fruits Basket in the end, and I absolutely love our Fruits Basket. We've been fucking killing it writing it. Spencer's been doing a great job editing it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. So like Fruits Basket's been going good, but this is my fourth attempt to get a Naruto Abridged going. This is my fourth attempt to do it, and even then, it still almost didn't happen because when we were pitching it originally, there was like this is before the split. We were fucking pitching it as the thing that would take over the slot after Goblin Slayer Abridged was over because EoD and I were also writers on Goblin Slayer Abridged, and EoD was the editor for Goblin Slayer Abridged. And we're like, well, Goblin Slayer's gonna run out of footage, like, soon. We're not gonna have any
Yeah.
footage for Goblin Slayer anymore. So, like, what the fuck are we gonna do when Goblin Slayer is just gone and it's the main thing that everybody likes on the Grimjack channel? And EoD and I were like, well, we'd really like to do a classic anime. That'd be really nice. Something like, Sailor Moon or Saint Seiya or Naruto. And EoD was like, man, I'd fucking there's only two anime that I love, and it's Saint Seiya and Naruto. Those are the only two that I fucking love with my whole heart. And
I like more, but you know,
like
it's not
yeah,
that far
I'm not
off.
saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't like them, but it's like these two are like your favorite, like
Mm,
the big
I
ones
think,
was what it sounded like in the conversation at least.
yeah. I mean, Dragon Ball might be higher, but
Oh sure.
yeah,
I remember we
I
talked
like.
about that too.
I
Yeah,
think I like up to like maybe like 10 shows that are like, yeah, those I fuck with those a lot.
that's super fair. Yeah.
but yeah, Naruto is one of them. It's funny that you said Full Metal because like I also like Full
Oh
Metal.
yeah, Full Metal is
from
fucking amazing. Yeah,
yeah, a
it's like
hot
there's
fucking take, like
yeah,
fucking hot take.
fucking
I like
yeah, original.
the original. I like how they start the story better. I think
Hmm.
they set up the fucking premise better than Brotherhood.
I feel like Brotherhood
That,
existed
that
like that because the original existed the way that it did, where it's like, if you want to
like
see
it's
the
just
fucking original
fucking
the way that it was, go watch it. Fucking, we're
yeah.
getting
It's
to the
like
other
okay,
stuff.
we're just like speed running through to like the next segment of the
Yeah.
story that was never adapted. So yeah, I get that, but also like I think like I feel like it's almost better if you watch like the original, like at least
Yeah, the
up until
opening like arc of the
I don't
original.
know
Yeah.
like how far. I think it's like up until something happens to a character in a phone booth, and then you
Oh
fucking
yeah,
cut
yeah, yeah.
to, and then
Fair.
you cut to a Brotherhood. It's like, okay,
Fucking,
let's
I
go.
actually had a really serious problem getting Tara to watch Brotherhood because
Hmm.
I was like, Tara, it's like one of the greatest anime of all time. Like everybody
Yeah.
agrees, it's like the fucking best ever. You should really watch it. And she's like, it's just so fucking sad. And I'm like, it's not that sad. Like, it's sad. It's pretty sad. It's pretty dark anime, but it's not that sad. Like, you could absolutely watch it. And she's like, ah. And so we start watching Brotherhood, and it's like, bad thing, bad thing, bad thing, bad thing, bad thing. Like, Brotherhood,
It,
the first 10 episodes is just like, bah, 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 like, just fucking constant, nonstop assault of the senses as far as like bad shit happening to characters, like
it's funny
tragic,
that
sad stuff.
the shit that I was saying, like quote unquote recommending, like oh watch the original just to see how they did it, how they adapted that. It's because mostly I think like the sad parts are kind of like hit more in that original
That's
because they take
fair.
more time.
Yeah.
Specifically that shit with the Chimera. If you
Hmm.
know
Yeah, like I
that.
remember I remember there was a lot more funny stuff in the original. Like they
Mhm.
took their time and they
Yeah,
really
because
gave
like
you
yeah,
a
like
breath to like space to catch your breath on some
yeah,
of
because
those
like the way
parts.
that old school anime used to fucking kind of like operate and kind of like adapt shit, like they will like
Mhm.
stretch the source material a little bit more, but like they knew how to like balance it out for the most part. And some of those older animes kind of like yeah, taking their time with the premise and setting up like the fucking setting. It's like it kind of makes it that they hit harder when shit goes
Mhm.
down. So, but I understand like oh yeah, like it will be probably even sadder if you see that. It's like
Yeah,
oh fuck.
Tara described it as oppressive. Like the amount of sadness, like fucking, it was
Yeah.
just non-stop. Every episode was like, oh, more heartbreak. Okay. We'd have to like watch a whole season of anime between every episode for Tara to be like, I need to feel good again. Like
I
that
need to
was
feel
so
good.
fucking bad. I think we're still on episode like fucking 12 of Brotherhood, and I'm like,
Oh
we
my
can get through
god.
it, Tara, I promise. And she's like, it's not for me. Stop trying to drag me through it. It's so sad. Uh, but yeah, fucking. Anyway, but as we were saying about stuff, because
Yeah.
I also get that vibe. I love a bunch of anime, but like only a couple of them are like, I'm gonna make this my whole personality, and and Naruto was always one
Yeah,
of
it's one
them.
of those. Yeah, for
And
sure.
so I've always absolutely adored Naruto as a show. I remember watching it when I was like a little kid when it first like came on like Toonami or whatever. And
Yeah.
I swear I started watching it and I was like, I've seen this anime before somehow. Like I fucking had deja vu watching it for a couple of episodes, even though I'd never seen
Hmm.
it. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, Naruto came into my life before I even liked Naruto, apparently. Fucking like even in my head, I'm just like, this has always been my favorite show since before it even showed up. And I don't know
Yeah.
why I felt that way. Fucking, it was
That's
just a weird
interesting.
fucking thing. But yeah,
Yeah,
Naruto
to
is fucking
me,
great.
yeah, to me, I feel like it filled the gap that because I grew up watching Dragon Ball.
Hmm.
I mean, everywhere in fucking Mexico,
Of course,
because
of course.
I'm
That's
a
one of the
Mexican.
major
Yeah,
religions.
yeah, like Dragon Ball is a fucking religion in Mexico. It's
Yeah,
fucking silly
Dragon Ball and
because
soccer and Saint Seiya. Those are the three religions
but
in
it's
Mexico.
specifically Dragon Ball because they broadcast it in like network television, so everybody
Yep.
can fucking see it. And
Yeah.
from the fucking beginning, like from OG Dragon Ball all the way to
Yes.
fucking GT, uninterrupted from like throughout the 90s, right?
Yeah.
I mean, almost not interrupted because like they will like finish an arc. For example, the Frieza saga ended, so they will like run reruns a little bit
Mhm.
for like a couple months, and then the next spot, right? Again, like Cell. But it was like in rotation and like in broadcast, like non-stop, right? Every fucking day. It was like, oh, it was every day too. It wasn't just like, oh, on Saturdays. No, it's like Monday to fucking Friday.
Damn,
so, um,
that's great.
so yeah, it is a fucking religion. It's weird, but it almost started fucking international incidents. But when they were like broadcasting it like for free, like as super, I think some shit happened with Japan. It was
Oh.
like, what do you mean? Like you're like fucking like broadcasting like the finale of Dragon Ball Super on like a stadium on like a fucking town or some shit. Like you didn't pay the rights for this. Like what the fuck? They sent it like a cease of desist letter, like the country of
Damn.
Japan to Mexico. But that's silly. But anyway,
Okay, I
the
remember there was a joke of like you could stop every cartel in Mexico by like having Akira Toriyama show up and say like Goku wouldn't be proud of your actions, and like all the fucking cartel leaders just be like,
We'll just
he's
stop.
right.
Mhm.
Fucking, I know that was
Yeah,
a bit,
but
like,
that
yeah.
been a thing. Like, yeah, I grew up with it. It was my favorite fucking thing. So when it ended, it was
Yeah.
like, ooh, like this fucking empty void. Like, what
Mhm.
the fuck do I do now? And Sensei, I think that's the one that I watched next. I saw it in like, Cartoon Network, and they were like broadcasting it at that point. And I feel like that kind of like filled the gap a little bit, but also like I caught up with it, and also they were not quite done adapting it at that point because they brought it back. They made it in the 80s, but they never finished the story. So they were like doing like new episodes in the early 2000s. So that was kind of like going on, but it wasn't really the way that they adapted the end. It was also kind of like, the animation was not the best.
Mhm.
So it was like, okay, this filled the void a little bit, but now what? Now that it's also
Yeah.
ended, and then's when I fucking found Naruto, and I was like, oh fuck, yeah, this
That's
inject
the
this
thing.
into my
Yeah.
fucking veins.
Fucking, but yeah, fucking with our stuff with that, cause like similar thing. I didn't have Saint Seiya in the middle for Dragon Ball, but like
Oh yeah,
we got Dragon Ball in a really weird order in the States. Like it started with Dragon Ball Z, and then
oh
later
yeah, I
went back
know.
to Dragon Ball. And
That blows my mind still to this day. I
you're
don't know if I
right.
could have.
You're objectively correct. I had to like go back and read the manga for what was happening in Dragon Ball because I was really
Yeah.
confused why I was buying Dragon Ball manga and Goku was a baby. I'm like, what happened? It started with like the reveal was that he's an alien. That's all I know him about.
Every time that I heard like now it's like very common knowledge, I like whatever, and I see.
Mhm.
But like early on when I heard like, oh yeah, in the US like Dragon Ball, they didn't show like the beginning. It started with Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, how the fuck do you even get invested in that?
Yeah.
Like, what the
It was very confusing. Like
yeah,
at the beginning, because all these characters show up and it's like, "Wow, been a while, Goku," and Goku's like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, it's
I
been a
mean-
really long time. Here's my son." It's like,
yeah,
"Whoa, you have a
and
son?"
then he dies,
Whoa.
and it's such a fucking
Yeah,
big deal
Look,
because
like
of everything
episode
that you
fucking 8,
saw.
he's dead. Fucking, it's like, oh, well, I guess people just die.
Yeah, I try to think if I would have like gotten into it as much as I did if that was the case, like if I was presented to it that way, like oh yeah, with C, like I don't fucking know, like that would have been.
Similarly, it wasn't a
But
big deal that Piccolo was training Gohan because like we
oh
didn't know
yeah,
who the
that's
fuck
a
Piccolo
major
was.
fucking deal.
Like it's like, oh, he's a green guy, and I guess he's a bad dude, I guess. But I've never seen him be a bad
Mhm.
guy, so I don't know. And
Yeah.
then he just shows up and trains Gohan, and it's like, yeah, he's probably like what, like 30? And it's like, no, he's 7. It's
And
like, oh,
yeah. And also other, I guess, I don't know, hot take or whatever, but like because I rewatched it as a older because I saw OG
Yeah.
Dragon Ball when I was like 4. That's when they started like broadcasting it.
yeah.
But like later on, like when I was 18, I kind of like rewatched it because they would like rerun it again on Cartoon Network or some shit. Because like Dragon Ball Z, they kept rerunning it like all the time, but like the OG Dragon Ball, not as much. They run it like the original broadcast in Mexico at least, and they barely redid it again. They just like kept showing like DBC at that point.
Yeah.
So at some point when I was like 18, they were like rerunning it on Cartoon Network here in Mexico at least. And I rewatched it and I'm thinking like, I think I like OG Dragon Ball better, like in general.
I get that.
I think like legitimately I like that better. I think it's paced better. Like doesn't have as much
Yeah.
filler, and just it's just more energetic and dynamic and fun and serious when it needs to be. It's just like
It's
I
my
think
my only
almost like
issue.
objectively a better show, but I don't know how
My
far
only
that
issue with
I will
Dragon,
go.
like OG Dragon Ball, is that there's so many things that are so of the era for Dragon Ball,
Mm,
like way, like back in the '80s and shit, when
mm.
like that was like being written, that it's like, oh yeah, fucking Goku's a fucking weirdo, and he does weird shit every so often, and like Roshi's a weirdo, and he does weird shit
Oh
every
yeah.
so often, and like stuff,
Hmm.
people are just subjected to shit all the time, and there's like some
Yeah.
weird stuff everywhere, and it's like when you get past that,
Yeah,
when you
past
get
that
past
is.
those
It's funny.
elements.
It's funny because like I watched that when I was like fucking 4 years old, so it was like crazy, right? Like
Yeah.
seeing, especially because they didn't censor it,
Oh
which
god.
was also another crazy thing. Like early on when like Bulma is like fucking taking a shower and shit, like that was like
Yeah.
fully fucking uncensored and stuff. But I was like, yeah, what does that do to the mind of a child? I feel like I wasn't even thinking about those
I
things.
mean,
It
yeah,
doesn't even
fair.
like register almost. I mean, looking at it as an adult, it's like, oh yeah, that's off. But like, yeah, when you move past those things, it's like the adventure aspect of the show is like very
Yes.
fun. Uh,
It's
and
because
then
they're fleshing out the world. That was like the
yeah,
nice
for
thing, is
sure.
that there was so much of the Dragon Ball world that was like so well built, and like like Akira Toriyama's world building is has always been very fun, if not like fully fleshed out and like very direct and explained. Like it's very high fantasy. I ain't gotta explain shit. Yeah, there's dinosaurs, and
Hmm.
also there's furries, and also there's like magic, and
Magic.
also there's androids, and also there's Frankenstein, and there's whatever the fuck I want. Shut up. And it's like, yeah, that sounds great. I love it. That's gonna work really well for me. Thank you. I'm cool with all of this. Like
Yeah.
that's all. That was always fun. That he just kind of did whatever the hell he wanted, but he gave
Hmm.
everything a proper venue to show off like everything that was there. So you'd have like a big segment where, Goku and Krillin are running around and trying to find stuff, and like trying to like look for things, and Bulma in the beginning with the first set of Dragon Balls, like Oolong and Goku, like and
Oh
Yamcha
yeah.
doing like fucking adventures and shit. And there was a lot of big spaces that they went around and like looked for shit in that was always really fun. And the story was about adventuring and discovering and world building and exploring, and that was really cool. And then now
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z comes in, and it's like it's about Goku's journey to being powerful. So he doesn't go on adventures looking for stuff. He doesn't go
Yeah.
around looking for cool things. He just fucking exists and beats guys, and that's cool. I like it. It's
Yeah.
fun, but it's not as fun as like the
Yeah.
exploring and world building.
It's just about the fighting, which was an element of the original, but uh, it wasn't as like the main focus. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
we have to defeat a guy again.
Yeah.
But and I still enjoy it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But since you were saying like, things about like the world building and shit, I guess to bring it back to Naruto,
Oh yeah. I was gonna
like
finish the story as well about
yeah,
like it almost not working out again, because that was kind of funny.
yeah,
I'll
but
finish.
it's
If I'll just finish that very quickly, and then please go on
sure.
with the thing. So
Hmm.
anyway, we pitched Naruto, and EoD was like, "Oh, Naruto's cool," and I'm like, "Yeah, Naruto, fucking yeah, finally, yeah, Naruto." And then Grim was in the call too, because we're talking about Goblin Slayer, obviously, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, like Naruto could be cool. I'm not saying no objectively to Naruto, but like." We'll see what things are like when Goblin Slayer is done, because like when we run out of footage, that'll be when a lot of new anime is out too. So we should really consider the new anime that's out in addition to the old classic anime. And EOD and I were like, "Oh, I don't know that I agree with that. Like I'd be worried about a new anime that we haven't seen a whole lot of, because it's a new anime that we don't know how it's gonna end. Like, who knows what they're gonna do with it? Like, they could just fucking completely botch
Yeah,
the ending, and like we have no idea. Also, the footage is gonna be harder
yeah,
to edit, and like I don't know. But like, what are you thinking? Like, was there like an
yeah.
idea? And Grim was like, "Oh yeah, but by the time Goblin Slayer is over, there's gonna be an anime that comes out called Kagurabachi." And when that comes out, that's gonna be like the biggest anime ever, and it's gonna be the best thing ever, and people are really gonna fucking love it, and it's gonna be the biggest deal. So that's my pick for what replaces Goblin Slayer. And we're like, I mean, it's a while off. We'll think about it. Like, I'm not saying no. I'm not
Yeah.
saying yes. I don't know, but we'll think about it. And then Grim had to go, so it's just me and EOD. And then we were like, so Naruto, right? And then we just fucking started going like, oh my god, Naruto is so fucking cool. Oh my god, what's your favorite fight? Oh, who's your favorite character? Oh, what was your favorite stuff? Like, oh my god, first Hokage was Hokage for how long? And then the second Hokage, how long was he Hokage for? How long was the third Hokage the Hokage for? Let's figure out a timeline. Oh my god, that's so funny. Like fucking so many, like we just started popping off with our love of Naruto and how much we resonated with it and how much it meant to us and all the characters that we loved and like everything about it. Like, and that really solidified it for me of like, hearing somebody else finally talk about Naruto in a way that I felt like myself loving Naruto, like I finally like felt like somebody else gave a shit like I gave a shit, and so it felt really really nice that it wasn't even like a fucking afterthought really. It was just like, oh yeah, between these, what do we want? It's like fucking Naruto, yeah, fucking Naruto, yeah. And then it was just the whole talk. It was the entire discussion. I fucking loved that. I loved how we reciprocated the energy on that.
Yeah, you don't need to convince me of that shit. It just is. Yeah, it's funny, especially with this kind of stuff, like abridging and making parodies this way. If you're not doing a show that you don't necessarily care about, like, oh yeah, we could make like a more modern show or whatever.
Yeah.
But it becomes your life for like a while because that's the only thing that you're fucking doing. So I think at this point, it's like we would rather just like do something that we actually have more passion for, like that we know that it's also the cool aspect of this is that it's finished. Like we know how this shit ends. Like
also
it's out, so
because we know so much about it too, because there's so much to go over. There's like you can. So like let's say Kagurabachi, because I'm not gonna diss Kagurabachi. People really like it. I've read a little bit of it. It's fine. Like obviously it doesn't have an anime yet. So like I've read some of the manga and it's fine, it's cool. It gets way better later. The beginning is a little stumbly. It doesn't like really fucking stick the landing in the first chapter, and it's a little silly. But like in my personal opinion anyway. So like you only have a couple chapters of the manga to get through to understand the entirety of Kagurabachi. In Naruto, we have all of the Naruto anime, 1,000 Naruto video games, 1 billion fucking chapters of the manga, all of Shippuden, a fuck ton of movies. Like, there's so much for us to sink our teeth into about Naruto. There's so many different things there's just so much content to be able to, like, go into and pour over and understand and explore and, like, talk about. Like, fucking NC Hammer, shout out to NC Hammer, fucking love Nick's stuff. Nick is a fucking super great creator. He gave us a massive shout out on our stuff, and he's going to be in the show in episode 2, and we're going to find like a good character for him to be after some of the smaller characters in episode 2, because we only started talking with him after the first episode was done. So we didn't, a lot of the cast was already kind of locked in because of that, but we were like, hey, you want to fucking be in it? And he's like, fuck yeah. And so we have him as some extras in episode 2, and then we're gonna like get him more solidified later as another character later on. But you know, fucking his whole career on YouTube, well, not his whole career, a lot of his career right now is just talking about Naruto content and theory crafting and like exploring and explaining things and like going into the minutia of several characters' backstories and their motivations and their thought processes, and talking about the light novels and the side stories and shit like that, like all the Shinden fucking shit. Fucking there's so much to go over for Naruto, and he's so incredibly knowledgeable about it. And he has a huge channel just talking about the little stuff in Naruto to the big stuff in Naruto, and making like top 10 lists, and making like, there's just so much of Naruto you can actually devote your whole life to it. And that feels so much better than this anime is out. It's got 6 episodes out so far, 2 more before the season's over. Let's try to make a parody of it. And it's like, fucking, all right. I don't understand this show the way I could understand this other one. Like, I can't, like, dedicate to it in the same way. From a writing perspective, that's going to be a little tricky. I feel like the characters are going to feel two-dimensional and, like, not fully fleshed out, and we can't foreshadow stuff, and we can't build up their future, like, goals and motives. Like, that's a big thing for Sakura that we're working on, which, like, a little spoiler for episode 2, but, like, I don't mind talking about it from a writing perspective. Y'all have seen Naruto. Sakura doesn't have a character for the first chunk of Naruto. Like, I really like Sakura a lot. The most she has is, like, the inner Sakura, which you can see on, like, the sync 5 there in the bin. But, like, fucking That's not a whole lot. Her character has a bit, which is that she's not very loud vocally, but has large inside thoughts where she's very active and emotive inside her head, but not like in the real world. And what's her fucking goal? She doesn't have one. What's her dream? She doesn't have one. What's her motivation? She doesn't have one. She just wants to be a ninja because she wants to be a ninja because she wants to be a ninja. Like she kind of wants to date Sasuke, but that's very much like not a thing in the show. Like that's like a thing way later. They get together at the end of Shippuden, but like it's not shadowed very well. There's a whole lot of like there's Naruto has way better chemistry than Sakura does with Sasuke. Like there's so much more stuff going on there just between the two of them. Like Naruto is the one fighting against all odds to represent his friend in the best possible light. Even when there's no hope for him left, Naruto is the only one who keeps that hope alive. That's a huge element. And Sakura still is the one who gets with Sasuke. It's like that's a whole fucking thing. Like I could go on and on about that. But like in episode 2, because we know Sakura doesn't have a lot, we lean into the fact that Sakura doesn't have a lot as a writing element of like challenging her, other characters challenge her of like what is your goal? What do you want? And she has to sit there and realize she doesn't know what she wants. And that's a big conflict for her of like I've just been going through the motions for all of this time. I've been doing the things others expected of me. I don't have anything that I want. I need to figure that out. Like I can't just not know what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like what's the point of living if I never live? I'll just be alive. So like that's a big part of Sakura is her realizing that she doesn't have strong motivations and wanting to go get them. Like her motivation becomes finding a motivation. And that's a big part in like a person of her age. That's a huge part of that kind of era of that life. That period of your life is figuring out what you want to do, because other people have had dreams for forever, and other people will have accomplished their dreams very young, and like what have you. But not everybody has their shit together. Like it's just a thing. So Sakura's trying to figure out how to get her shit together, and that becomes a part of her character because we know what she's going to be doing for the rest of the series. We can foreshadow and like add to those elements and embellish them in a lot of ways to lead towards where her eventual progress shows up at, because we know what she's going to do eventually. We can start building towards that earlier, in the same way that we rewrote Mizuki's motive here, because like in episode 1, Mizuki's motive is he wants Naruto to steal the sacred ninja scroll that Mizuki could have stolen on his own. There's not more to it than that. Like he doesn't have a motive that makes sense in episode 1. He wants Naruto to steal the scroll, and then he wants to kill Naruto and then take it himself, but why wouldn't he just take it himself? It would have gone a lot better without that in particular. Like there's no described motive for why he does what he does or why it makes sense outside of Mizuki wants the scroll and he thinks Naruto could get it for him in the start, and then he's just going to take it for himself for some reason. Why would he do that? Like if he couldn't just take it for himself to begin with, why would he want Naruto to take it so that he can take it for himself later? Like what the fuck is going on with him there? That doesn't make sense. So he changed his motive to be that he mainly just wants to kill Naruto and the scroll is inconsequential. Like Mizuki doesn't really care about the scroll. He just knows that the Hokage will issue a kill order on Naruto if Naruto is caught with the scroll. So Mizuki engineers a way that he's able to kill Naruto, because he still wants revenge for how Naruto, as Kurama, destroyed a lot of the village. Mm-hmm. So like that becomes the motivation instead of what the fuck does this guy want? Why the fuck is he doing this shit? This shit makes no sense. And that's another, like, that's not really the funny part of parodies, but that's something that I really love about Abridged series, is that we can fix these things that don't make sense to us, like plot holes that we don't understand, or like things that people have complained about. I really like the challenge of using the same footage, rewriting the story in a way that people can resonate with a little more.
Yeah, it's an interesting aspect of it, having to like make sense of like this material that already exists, and like, okay, what is like the core element of it, or what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, or whatever, and then present that as a comedic type of like media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of these things might not be like quite like spelled out in the episode itself, but like they're there. It's like the um what do you call it, like the like the foundation of it all. Like okay, yeah, like we figure out like what do we want to keep, what do we want to change, how do we arrange it to make more sense to us in a way that we like it and it doesn't break the fucking story. And now on top of that, like we're making this like comedic fucking video, right?
Mm-hmm.
That still has like those core elements, or more like it could be more serious if it needs to be, but like at its core, I think on my particular case, like I like the comedic element to it. That is just
Oh,
like
of course.
I just want it to be fucking fun. That's it. And but yeah, like that doesn't mean that we don't put effort into like just figuring out like the logistics of it all, which is also like a very fun aspect to just like deal with when you're writing it. So that's always fun to
Yeah, like
to
that's
try to figure out. Is like, oh yeah, what are we gonna do with these characters? Like, yeah, this and that. It's like, oh yeah, I don't like this about this character. Like, oh yeah, me neither. Like, well, what can we do? Blah 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 blah. this and that.
yeah.
And then
It's like
it just
it's like
goes
a
from there.
hierarchy of needs thing where like, you know, at the base level of the setting of the story, I want the setting to make sense and the character motivations to make sense, and like for everything to be understood easily in a way that nobody's like, wait, why the fuck did they do that? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, where the fuck are they? I don't know where the fuck they are. What are they doing? I don't know why they're doing that. Like, fix
Yeah.
all that shit. Like, that's like the base level. Get that set up. And then above that is like fucking figure out where they're going to go so that all their motivations will make sense in the future. And then above that is like make sure it's fucking funny. Like while you're doing all that. Like all that's like the set decoration. It'd be like downloading 360p footage instead of getting Blu-ray footage, you know? Like
No,
fucking if we had like Blu-ray footage is going to look better for all the stuff that we're trying to do than the 360p footage where it looks like a potato, you're watching it on your microwave kind of shit. Like it's like, oh yeah, that's just like a base feature that you try to work on and then you get the rest of it going. So yeah. I the funny part is obviously very critically important. I love doing the funny part. I love making jokes about Naruto. There's so many bits, there's so many lines that are like even just like the fucking one line Mizuki says of like that was miles back conversationally.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was that's something that like we've been quoting over at Something Witty for like weeks at this point. Cuz like Carrie heard it and was like that's just so applicable this shit. Like there's so many conversations I have with people that they just like
Yeah.
trailed the fuck off and I don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore. And then they'll bring it back to other shit and I'm like that was fucking miles back. What the fuck are you talking about? So like there's just being relatable and being funny and like having a good time with it. I fucking love being absolutely
Yeah.
silly with our shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
for sure.
all that to say, I'm very glad that we're doing Naruto Abridged.
Yeah.
Naruto Abridged is so fucking rad, and I love our characters so much. Way back when we were doing like the idea with Something Witty being the ones to do Naruto. Me, Spencer, and Maddie had written a bunch of ideas for. Oh, Gamakichi donated another $5 saying, "Are you guys welcoming new voice actors? I'm assuming you guys want a demo reel. If so, are you looking for anything specific?" Yeah, I'll talk about that for a second. So,
Yeah.
I do like demo reel stuff. I especially because so there's a couple of different audition things like just outside of us, just generally with voice acting, that casting calls will call for like do an audition. Like we'll send you the script, you'll have your stuff, do an audition based off of our character, and that's going to be the most direct way to understand if a person can do the voice. But demo reels are also really valuable because you can understand more of a person's range, both in voice and in like the acting itself and in like everything. You can figure out a lot of the range, even if none of it is specific enough. And sometimes you can get cast off of the demo reel alone. Like, so you do a specific voice, and they're like, "Oh, that voice would fit this character so well. I would love that. That's going to be such a great voice for this character." And then you can get cast off of that. That's happened for me sometimes in the past. But a lot of the time when I get cast, it's through like I'll have to audition manually for a thing, like go out of my way to ask to try to be the character. So for this, demo reel would be nice. I would say I would like at least a demo reel because if you have a demo reel, it means you're put together enough to have a demo reel. Like that's more of a bar for entry thing than anything else, because it shows that you're serious enough to have put together a professional enough demo reel with your stuff to know enough about acting and voice acting to have put that much effort in to show that you're serious about it. Because a lot of the other people that we'll be going to, and this isn't a thing of like me trying to be, you know, like exclusive or anything with it, of like, oh, you can't get in, oh, only these kinds of people can get in, kind of thing. It's more a thing of like, we're pretty well connected with a lot of people. Like, the voice acting community is very inclusive, is very welcoming to a lot of new people, and because of that, it's very easy to network in. And I just wind up talking to a lot of people, so I probably have about 300 different voice actors on roster that I could like communicate with at any given point to try to talk to about like being a character in a thing that I'm doing, which is cool, and I'm very happy to be able to do that. But they're all very serious voice actors, and that tends to be the talent pool that I would be drawing from to like find people to talk about casting. So like that's the competition. It's to the point where my own wife Tara has complained at me about like, hey, why don't you ask me to fucking be characters in your stuff that much? Like, why why am I not considered for things? And I'm like, well, I'm talking to a lot of very, very good people, and that's who you're up against. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm being genuine about it. You have a very good, very specific voice, and I do consider you for people. But like, you wanted to be this one person that this other person's voice just very naturally fits on its own, and I think they did a great job. And I'm sorry. But like, yeah. So all that to say, demo reel would be great. If we ever have a specific opening for a specific character that we're thinking about auditioning, we would then secondarily reach out to individual people and be like, hey, would you mind auditioning for this? Or like we used to do for schmucks back in the day, just put out all the lines for extra characters, and then people will record their extra lines, and we would just use the lines they recorded from the email they sent in, and that would just be it, and that there would be like no other interaction with them from there. So I would say the demo would be cool. If you want to like post a demo on Twitter and like tag me, or like send it to like the email on our channel, which is like animealtered@gmail.com, we might listen to it, give it a listen, see what happens. So we'll see what we can do on that. Obviously no promises, but I would love to hear your demo reel. I'd love to hear anybody's demo reel. Just to hear y'all out, see what you guys got going. Because you know, Naruto has 1 trillion characters, so there's
Yeah.
there's an absolutely 100% likelihood that we're going to need to be casting more people outside of our net, even with a wide net, because there's 1 trillion fucking characters.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so yeah, demo reel, email it, tag us on Twitter, what have you. Then full circle on the other story. I'm sorry we're not getting as much into the visuals here. I keep talking about stuff. I'm sorry.
That's okay, never mind.
But so when we were talking between me and Spencer and Maddie about writing a Naruto Abridged one day, because we had just finished writing Smartphone, and Smartphone had just like we'd finished the writing for that, and we're like, oh well, we could just like do another thing right after that. Like, that was fun. We all had fun. That was good to be in. That was a good time. And we were talking about maybe doing Naruto. We had talked about the third Hokage, and we just fucking ported the characterization that we all came up with into this. Like, the third Hokage had been pretty much fully fleshed out between like the 3 of us there, and then we just pitched it to EoD, me and Spencer, in this writing room, and EoD was like, oh, that's funny, yeah. And that just became the character, and then we actually wrote the lines with EoD, like outside of the general concepts of the character and like how we thought he would act. And then EoD will help to like flesh him out a lot more beyond like our initial concept we'd come up with. But yeah, the third Hokage was fucking great, and was like a direct like port over from the original talk of like something witty doing Naruto. So it really worked out. I'm very, very happy about it. I'm excited to do a bunch more with the third Hokage as long as we have him.
Oh yeah. We're gonna use every single second of fucking
We
footage.
really
The third Hokage. Like,
You
yeah.
really are gonna fucking fully milk the shit out of that guy's scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, this probably is gonna be reused later.
That
Like
shot
the-
in particular, yeah. there's gonna be a lot
Looking
of
at the
that.
orb.
Yeah.
The orb.
Fucking, do you want to give any
Oh,
shout outs to the videos
Oh,
you
yeah.
happen to
Fuck,
use?
I keep forgetting. Like, I wanted to shout out fucking Michael. Goddamn, Walter MB. That's his. You can probably see here because I took it like screenshot it from like. But how can I show a link? I'll search for it in a bit.
Sure,
But yeah, because I cannot fucking say the title of this.
That fair?
Like, but the clip from like this shit, that plays is from a show that a friend of mine that also used to do parodies in the past, like abridged
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, well, he moved on to other stuff. Like he's doing like Blender shit.
Sure,
like he's
sure.
animated. He's animated.
I
his
can
stuff
tell
himself.
from the incredible quality of this particular video that you picked.
Yeah, but like the style is like is wacky. Like I think in purpose, but intentionally.
Yeah. Looks like
But
that
like the
for
show is like
on accident. Yeah.
yeah, the show. Let's send the clip. Fuck, where is it? Making friends in Japan. That's what it. The only reason why I didn't like tag the video directly on the channel or in the video itself, because you can put annotations on the thing, right? It's because like this particular video is like community fucking guided, because some of the jokes he made, like YouTube was like, what the fuck is that? Like, and so he was like, oh fuck. So I was like kind of worried, like, oh, what if like YouTube gets mad? Like, why are you linking to like crazy fucking content, right? So, well, I'll send you the link if you want to like link it somewhere or whatever. But that's his show. Like the premise of it is like he basically made a model of himself. Like that's him. That's how he, like a shitty version of how he looks in real life, but like in Blender.
Hell yeah.
Like the premise is like, oh, I'm a fucking foreign student in Japan, and that's just like that's that. Like he lives in Japan. It's just like a bunch of wacky shit.
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, that's and he had like that. Like, oh, I'm like introducing myself to the class. So I was like, you need to do a wacky entrance, and he did the fucking Naruto like fighting dreamers like like the dance.
I'll post
That's
in the
why I like,
comments so you can check, so you guys can check it
Yeah.
out. And there's a link to it in the comments there.
Yeah.
Good old Walter.
So, yeah, Walter MB. That's his shit. Boku no. I cannot say the rest. That's the name of the show. Boku. But
BNN,
yeah, like
if you will.
BNN, like, yeah, he even changed it in the title because fucking. But like, yeah, he's a friend of mine, and he's been making stuff almost as long as I did, a half, or around the same period of time. I want to get it on my fucking videos, maybe even like in Naruto or something. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, like that. I just wanted to put like wacky shit in like the Hokage's fucking orb, which is a thing in our parody. The other one is you can see it in this channel already. Is like the Dan stuff that Rail makes. I really like that line in particular that stuck to me. I was like, yeah, that's the fucking one.
Yeah, what the fuck, Granny?
Yeah,
I want to see you deadlift my granddaughter with nothing but your ass.
Granny, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Very good line. Very good line.
Oh yeah, Kakashi.
One
asking for
singular
help.
Kakashi line. I remember in the scripture, just like EoD put stuff here. Do whatever you want, EoD. I don't know. The Hokage is like scrolling through stuff, and then he gets rid of it, and it's not what he wants to watch. And then Kakashi shows up, and then he skips Kakashi. Like we knew Kakashi would show up. Outside of that, I had no fucking clue what EoD was gonna put in there.
Yeah, I love like the other thing that I added to Kakashi is like you can hear like a fucking machine gun like, in the background.
Lord Hokage, we need backup!
Like yeah, they will need fucking backup for it.
Yeah, or a machine
Somehow
gun, probably. Yeah.
Somehow the Hokage send a bunch of Jonins to somewhere that they have access to fucking automated weapons and shit.
Yeah.
But
fucking,
like
well.
we'll never know what the fuck, or maybe I don't know.
We had
We'll
a.
figure
I
it
remember there was a Kishimoto interview, if memory
Yeah.
serves, where people were like, "What would happen if someone like shot one of the ninjas in Naruto? Would they die?" And Kishimoto was like, "Yeah, like yeah. If you shot them with a gun, they'd die." Like what? Yeah. And then everybody used that for like power scaling of like, actually the Naruto characters couldn't dodge bullets, so they're objectively weaker than these characters, and if they got shot with a bullet and died, then that would make them weaker than like all these other characters, so like Naruto characters are really weak. Like, there was a whole lot of power scaling talk off of that one interview.
Yeah,
That was so silly.
that's so silly. Yeah. Oh, and the last one that's just the one that I make. So because of
Yes.
course.
Go watch Insane Batman.
Yeah, that's true.
Go watch that. Go watch EoD's channel.
Yeah, post the
Go watch
fucking
The
link,
Clown.
I guess. The Clown. I just released the second episode of this shit. So
Yeah.
oh, and Chase is on it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
We gave it a shout out
But,
on the Something Witty stream on Friday, talking about
Oh,
like,
nice.
oh, it's out, go watch it. Fucking Maddie and I are in it. And we linked people
Mhm.
to it over there in that stream for the second episode and the first episode. So hopefully
Nice.
people go watch it because it's really fucking good. EoD does such a great job on these episodes. The fucking Insane Batman is fucking wild. Like the level of like fucking Maddie especially keeps talking about like the fucking cinematography is insane. Like what the fuck? Like everything is so professionally lit all the time. And I'm like, yeah, he also builds all the sets, and he's like, I fucking know he builds all the sets. Like, oh, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, just for I guess context, because like if you're just looking at this particular image there,
Yeah.
you wouldn't get necessarily the sense of that. I'm just gonna play like a second
Sure.
of just so you get an idea. But like I guess what I was saying earlier that like yeah, for example, Red Beast is like fucking going balls deep into fucking animating and Blender and that kind of stuff, like which is awesome. Like on my end, I guess like instead of doing stuff like that, which I probably would have some interest in learning. Oh shit. Like, but I guess my interest is like deviated more into like actual filmmaking. So that's where I like developed those skills over many fucking years. So like the show kind of like looks like this. I just did it with miniatures, well, with figures, because it's like easy to film just on my own. I just need to build a fucking set.
Yeah, and the little Figma arm, like from the
Oh yeah,
Figma
like
figures.
like I was like, because like I don't necessarily care too much about like stop motion itself per
Yeah,
se. I care more about the characters and that kind of shit. So that was like I thought like a funny element is like that you can see like the things that are puppeteering the the figures.
yeah,
Like
every
you
so
can
often, yeah.
yeah, sometimes you will see it, sometimes you don't see it, or I'm just like moving the figure with my hand, or in others yeah, like there, like you can see the fucking thing.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, like that's kind of like part of the style that I have, like just like it doesn't matter, right? Like it doesn't need to look like fucking perfect or whatever the fuck. And sometimes there actually is some stop motion and shit, but like yeah, I made some fucking I learned how to do like filmmaking and shit on my own for many years. And so that's not why I know how to do this shit. It's just it didn't happen out of nowhere, because it might have like seemed like it, but so it took a while. But like it's fun. It's very fun too.
Yeah, the
one that
shot of
I
like Lord Deathman like looming over older Bruce is like honestly a pretty solid reaction image to shit of him just being fucking mad, and like Lord
yeah.
Deathman like fucking up in his ear, like fucking leaning back and forth. Like I think yeah, like a little later when he's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that one
yeah.
right there, yeah, that.
Oh, like where he's like
Not even Batman anymore. Just end the pain.
I did say forever, remember? I'm thinking about giving you a botched
I think it's the next
colonoscopy
one.
today. How do you
Yeah.
feel about that?
oh yeah, that one. He's,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hugging
right
it.
there. Yeah. The face is
Yeah.
his expression is so good for like the Lord Deathman being in his face and fucking with him, just like I'm so tired.
I
Like,
want to die.
the figure just leans really well into what's already in the script off of that.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Also,
So-
the lighting again. Just fucking
Oh, yeah,
impeccable shit with the pink key light, like the pink gel over the fucking that.
Yeah.
Like one side.
Over the years, I was buying like equipment like on the side, just like, oh yeah, someday I want to film some shit. And a lot of that was like, lights and shit. So I have a lot of this stuff I bought thinking that I was make like live action things or sketches, but ended up being for this. And in that sense, like they even are more effective that way,
Yeah.
because
smaller set.
when you
It's more controlled.
yeah, a smaller side, like it's like you have it's like the equivalent of having like a gigantic light that will be like the size of a person, like illuminating a scene. It's so much fucking better than like, you know, if the lights were tiny or whatever. That's why like lighting stuff in real life is like fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know,
God
like filming
forbid
like
you have to film outside. Holy shit.
yeah, or this like, oh yeah, where are you gonna film that in front of a green screen so you can have like
Mhm.
those fucking things? So yeah, that's what the show is, and I also I don't mind destroying the figures and blowing shit up.
Mhm.
Your mom, that's the answer.
So, for example, like when Batman beats the Riddler.
Indeed, I wasn't.
I'm just gonna play this and then like move on.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
like some of the fucking
Fucking Family Guy death pose, the hand behind
yeah.
the back. WWE playset that you're fucking beating him up with.
Oh, and this was fucking hard to do, but
Yeah, 'cause that was a couple frames of stop motion there, and then the fire.
like actual legit fire. You can see the matches, but yeah.
No.
With the I had a question on a side note. Like earlier,
Yeah.
when the Riddler like runs towards the boxes and hits his head and falls down, the fire's out. Was that like did the fire just happen to go out incidentally,
Yeah.
or did you film it in a way that it intentionally went out when he was down?
So I guess just for this, because like I think I told you like, oh, I need to learn how to set a fire safely.
Yeah.
For filming this. So with matches, it's like they're very whimsy. I don't know. Like the fire is not as intense.
It's like a little
Like,
bit
I
of
don't-
wind and they'll go out. It's not as controlled.
Yeah, they go out very, very fucking easily. So with that one, like since it was the matches that it was like light up that. Like the moment that like you just like do like an abrupt movement like that, going from like standing to like to the ground with the figure, it just extinguished, done.
Fair.
So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that, because I was thinking like, oh yeah, how am I gonna do it? Like he's gonna land and then I gotta extinguish the fire and then like film again or something. But no, it's it was harder to just keep it on, to be honest, to stuff like that.
Fair.
But yeah, like this is the shit that's happening on the side alongside with Naruto. For me, at least, it's like this shit.
Right, yeah, you were doing an
So if
insane
you-
amount of work over this time. It was fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So if you want to check it out, it's on my fucking channel. It's there on the chat, whatever.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
highly
that's what
recommend
this
searching
is.
EoD Batman, and you'll find his stuff there. Because there's obviously a lot of other things have the acronym EoD,
yeah.
like the explosive operation disposal
there's
or
like a-
whatever.
but no, it's that just. Or type insane Batman is probably gonna show up.
Yeah, insane Batman would probably come up too. Oh, Gamakichi, $2. Sorry to interrupt again, but where do you do casting call? We don't have a casting call live right now. When we do
yeah,
do
no.
casting calls, we'll probably post them on Twitter. We had done casting call club in the past, but it just didn't really work for what we had going. We might do it now that Twitter's very different, because it's been a couple of years since we did a casting call. So like maybe we'll do a casting call club now that Twitter is so different. But when we do that, we'll probably post a community post about it, like linking to where to go about it, like when we do a casting call in the future.
Yeah, we'll try to make it as public as possible in all the platforms that we are.
Yeah,
that we're
like
on.
for
So-
sure when we get to the Ninja War where all the fucking corpses
Oh
are
my
resurrected and everybody's like all together and there's 5 trillion ninja extras, we're gonna need like all fucking hands on deck. That's gonna be like, everybody send us your shit, like fucking, oh my god, there's gonna be so much fucking work to get so many fucking people. We're gonna need 1,000 fucking ninjas around
Yeah,
for that. So like
I
that
will
we'll
say,
definitely do
like-
it for that, but like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Even like I feel like before there will be like instances
Oh,
where
yeah,
like,
there will be a
oh,
lot
it
before
could be
that.
fun, like when there's like new people coming in. Just like off the top of my head, I thinking like when the sand invades the fucking like Konoha.
Yeah.
I think that could be another spot where like, oh, we can use like extras or people that
Oh,
are
yeah.
not necessarily within our circle, right? Because normally that's how it goes when it comes to like casting. Like, okay, who do we know that might fit this character? It's like, oh, so and so. And if we don't have anyone that feels that that character that we think that it fits, that's when we start like, okay, then let's go outside of the pool of talent or try to do some kind of like audition or casting call of some kind. So But for the most part, like normally just for convenience reasons, like we first go into like the people that we know. It's like, okay, let's see who may fit this, and if they don't, then that's when we start like reaching out to
Yeah.
other people. Or when there's
Also-
like these massive scenes where like a lot of fucking characters. So
Also, we tend to write
So-
our extras really silly compared to our main characters, like for just how we tend to do it. We'll write our extras to be absolutely fucking ridiculous, and they'll have a very specific way of speaking a lot of the time. So that often boils down to like, oh, well, who the fuck do we know that's going to get that specific line read right the exact way that we have it in our heads, other than like somebody like us or somebody that we can just like get into a call with right now. So that's a little tricky to like audition for those. But that said, there's going to be a lot of characters that we'll need to cast in Naruto moving forward. So like
yeah,
for now, if you have a demo reel, which I'd highly recommend, if you don't know how to make a demo reel, I would look into it on like iwannabeavoiceactor.com. I'm pretty sure is a place you could look that up. D. Bradley Baker, that's his site that he made a while back. It has really good tips on how to make a demo reel. There you can look up visual stuff on YouTube for like how to pace it and like what to do for it. But yeah, generally speaking, best foot forward on the first character on that with the best voice that you're going to be able to do best, and you can find the tips for it if you don't already have a demo. And then if you do have a demo, fucking email it to us or tag us on Twitter or whatever, and we'll
yeah,
fucking
definitely.
We'll see it.
Yeah, you can send that over, and also keep an eye for when we might hold auditions or a casting call. 'cause
Yeah. Not one up
we'll
right now
post-
because we
No.
don't really need one right now. We're in a very
Yeah.
small section of Naruto where there's not that many characters. Like, I think episode 2, in the beginning, there's a lot of like extras, like side extras that are just like classmates or whatever that Naruto has. But like then for the last like fucking 2/3 of the episode, it's just Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, Iruka, Hiruzen. That's the whole cast for 2/3 of the whole script. And it's like a damn near 30-page script. So for like fucking from like what, scene 6? Yeah, scene 6, which is on page like 9 to page damn near 30. It's just those guys for like the whole episode. So it's like that's a very small cast. We don't really need a casting call for that few people. But as we keep going, there's going to be a lot more. Like right after that, we're going to hit the Land of Waves, and there's a ton of fucking characters around there once we hit that point. So at some point we'll do a casting call, not one right now, but when we make one, we'll scream about it and we'll go through everything. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, we do other stuff on other channels. Like I do stuff with DigiDestiny, which is another big channel that does a lot of Digimon Abridged stuff. So when we have any casting calls for that, we'll let you know over there as well. If you want to follow that channel, we'll put those out when we're ready for it. So yeah, we'll try to do some more public casting stuff because it's really cool to get new people involved. It's really cool to bring in people we don't always work with.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for donating to chat. I don't know if you somehow can't chat normally, but I appreciate you for how much money you've sent because you could definitely just put like $3 in and be able to chat normally. Thank you so much for all of this. That's very nice of you. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, like if you signed up to the membership, like you just like should be able to chat, right?
In
I
theory,
guess,
yeah,
but-
you should be able to. If there's an issue with it, let me know. But like Carl was able to talk a whole lot, so I don't know. Let me know if you have problems with that somehow. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah.
But,
These guys.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
the fucking extras. Yeah. Because I recognize her from like
yeah.
the crowd of like people.
Yeah, she's the other woman that was there when the mom was like
Yeah.
talk. Oh yeah, there she
Yeah,
is.
she's right there. I
Like-
recognized her. I knew who she
Hmm.
was. But then there's the other guy.
So the other guy, it's so silly. This is a very good example of how like some of the shit I do is just like not even like that much effort. It's just like for convenience reasons or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just effectiveness. Because this is already like a pre-render thing because it's synced, so you wouldn't see the other layers. But like I literally just used the background of like the ending. I was like, oh, I need a background. It's like, oh yeah, when literally the ending.
When
part of the
wind is
video,
playing
right?
in the background.
Wind is playing.
yeah.
I just grabbed like a screenshot of that, like changed the color, and that was her. And for him, the same. I think it was literally the same fucking shot.
Yeah.
Just made it green. And it's okay. That's a background. But this guy, fuck that I made him off of
I could tell
something
you
else.
drew some
Yeah,
stuff
because
on top of him. Yeah.
yeah, because I even made him kind of crummy, like on purpose. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
this would have been like a rough sketch in any other thing that I would have done. But for some reason, when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, he looks so crummy. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that he looks like made up. Like the lines are not even like that, like even.
Yeah,
It's
it's fucking
thicker.
great. It's
But
so
I
good.
just loved how like sometimes shit like that it just gets me. It's like, yeah, leave it like that. Fuck it. Don't polish it.
Yeah, the Rel special where you just make it silly on
Oh,
purpose, and you could have
oh, here,
absolutely polished it more, but you just choose
like
not to.
here it is before it's rendered. Like how it.
Oh,
It's just like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
this is the only point that needs to be seen. Cool. Let me see if I have the. 'Cause
So
I'm
you
gonna
just,
take
did
a-
you just like grab the body from somewhere else? You know, they're
let
shot
me.
like later on or some shit.
So I definitely took a screenshot. I think it was like another of the kids, like
Oh,
on,
okay.
but like he's supposed to be an adult, so I just like changed his features, like
Yeah.
gave him
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
mustache and shit. But let me find the. I'm scrolling through my folders, like the image. What is like the original?
Yeah, yeah, like the original one.
Because
Yeah.
like this one is 374. Okay, so let me see this child. It'll have to be somewhere here. Oh my god. So I don't know what episode is this. I think it's from episode 2, maybe. So there was a shot of students coming out of the
Oh,
academy.
yeah.
So you can see that. And I saw that, it's like, okay, cool, random extra, right? And then, but obviously this is like a kid.
Mhm.
Because the round face or whatever. So I just went and fucked with it on okay, I isolated it on Photoshop.
Yeah.
And then gave him like a fucking chisel jaw and a mustache, but it's like the same fucking thing. That was it. That's
It's
it's
fucking
so
wild.
stupid.
Also, it's fucking me up a little bit that the other person there with the ponytail feels like they have like between the two of them, like this
Mhm.
guy and then this girl, like if you combined their outfits, it would be the
Yeah.
outfits that's young Iruka. That's like what he was wearing. He had the
Yeah.
same kind of like squared low collar on like the one kid over there, but then he had like the undershirt thing that was like chainmail of her,
Yeah.
and then like had the t-shirt kind of look that she has, and then like it had the same ponytail that she has and has the same hair gap that she has. So it's like just if you like kind of combine the elements of both of them together, you would make young Iruka out of it, and I think that's really funny that like they did that in
Yeah.
a similar way to like make new
So
side
I didn't know
characters.
they had like a wacky glasses.
Oh yeah, there's
person.
swirly glasses. Everyone loves
Swirly
swirly glasses.
That's silly.
Everyone's favorite character, swirly glasses.
I wonder if I have the. Okay, so here's like the normal footage. Oh, because I probably was thinking like maybe using her for,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
like the
Yeah.
woman. But I wonder where they come from. It has to be like before this, or maybe not.
Yeah, she just fucking apparates later, I guess.
Yeah, who fucking knows? But anyway, yeah, it was like a random scene on another episode. 'Cause I don't even think it was from this episode, from episode
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
But yeah, that's where he came from. It's just a
Fuck yeah.
child. And then I was just like, fuck with his face, changing it, added a mustache.
Because I know we were talking about for like because you know the people aren't in the writing room with us. We were talking about skipping all of episode 2 and then half of episode 3. So we're gonna for the next episode of the Abridged series is gonna use half of episode 3, then all of episode 4, 5, and 6 to make one episode of the Abridged series.
Yeah, in case you guys are curious, like because like we just covered episode 1 on episode 1 of the parody, but from here on, this is gonna become like a merging of the footage that's gonna be like very interesting. Like we're gonna be combining fucking like 5 episodes maybe at a point. Or more,
So the
depending
next
on what the fuck is
episode-
happening.
Yeah, this episode was like 18 pages long for the scripting process. Next episode is 28 pages long. So it's only 10 pages longer, but we're including half of 3, then all of 4, 5, and 6 compared to this one episode just using one episode of the source material. So then the next episode's cutting is only 10 pages longer with 3.5 times more footage being used in it. So we'll hopefully you guys like it and like what we're doing with it, but it's the entirety of the Kakashi training arc, which I can't wait for everybody to forget that that's like 3.5 episodes long, and to just be like, this is like a 35-minute long episode, or like a 40-minute long episode, and you guys used it on one episode. You guys really stretched out one episode. I can't believe that you guys aren't even abridging the source material anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if you added all these up together, it'd be like fucking over an hour to get through, and we cut out like 30 minutes of it. Like, calm down.
Yeah, who knows at the end how long the episode is gonna be, but like,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's gonna be merging a lot of like source material into
Yeah,
a single episode.
And then there's gonna be the Land of the Waves, and we're talking about how many episodes that'll be. We still need to write it. We're gonna get into some more calls soon to start working on that. But that one's gonna be somewhere between 2 to 3 episodes long of the abridged, like total, and we'll have the entire Land of Waves arc done.
Yeah.
So we'll see exactly how long it is. We don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. We haven't written it yet. But, like, that one's probably only going to be 2 or 3 episodes long to get through all of the Zabuza Haku Land of Waves stuff and then get back towards the tuning exams. So that should be interesting. I hope it works out. I hope y'all like it.
Yeah. And I was looking at this, and I think this episode wasn't really that heavy on, like, edits, like
yeah.
in general. Yeah, because most of this is just like basically, oh yeah, lip flaps, or even just like the footage playing a little bit but faster.
Right.
That's
It's changing some timing.
Yeah, the transitions, well, they are what they are, but like, yeah, they're here and there. I think this one, it was also one of the very efficient ones that is just like zooming out.
Yeah.
And that's it. But like, you add like a fucking hit, and it just hits different. It's like, ooh, like that noise.
Okay. Oh yeah. While we're talking about edits, do you want to go over anything for the ugly Iruka Sasuke transformation?
Oh my god! Yeah, thank you for
of course.
that's way back.
You're like, I don't remember doing anything crazy for this, and I'm like, I know a couple crazy things you did.
Oh yeah, for sure. Remind me if you think about something very
of course,
specific.
of
Because like
course.
I was going like very general.
No, of course.
When it comes to the episode, but that would be before, right?
Yeah,
That
that
would
was
be,
a little while ago.
I fucking love that shit.
Fucking
It's just
Hinata
keeps
stole
going
the
on.
show with one word. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, I love Jane's Hinata so much.
Oh, but yeah, I noticed this like the last time I saved like something. This was after the episode was done and rendered.
Oh yeah.
Like some file got mixed up in my fucking settings, and now it's like, do you
Oh my
recognize
God,
that
yeah.
shot?
Just trying to fucking grab a different shot in there. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Not even the same project. Is the
That's a
when-
completely different project. Holy shit.
That's Lord Deadman being launched
Yeah,
into the sun.
as part of Hinata's mouth is Lord
I-
Deathman being launched into the sun.
Oh, because I told you that I got a new SSD and shit.
Yeah.
So I copy all of my shit to the new one. I think it misrecognized, like, because both files probably have the same name.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because it was an edited shot. So now it's like corrupted.
Just gotta like point it to the right bin later, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. If I ever need to kind of like re-render this or whatever, like I know. Because it's not hard. It's like, okay, it's just that. But, oh yeah, like the full fucking face edit.
Oh, that was so
Like-
good.
I love that kind of shit that it just covers the entire screen. Just repainting here and that's that. But okay, ugly Iruka should be
Yeah, like right around there. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a fucking boy. What's the name of the 66.2? I can just look it in my folder. Yeah, open this. So we could see all the detail.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
I remember
okay.
in the script we just wrote like Sasuke transforms into Iruka but horrible, and we had no idea like what you were gonna do for him or like any idea what your plans were. It was like, I just trust EoD, dealer's choice, to fucking figure it out. And it turned into this. His lopsided eye line, like eyebrow level is lopsided. His nose is like fucking bendy and bulgy all the way up and down. He's got very wide open nostrils. He's got 2
Oh my
teeth
God.
total.
Yeah. The horrible fucking like
The double chin
Neck
with 2
beard.
beards. Yeah.
yeah. Essentially, it was just like me fucking with Photoshop. Like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
ugly. What the fuck? It's just.
And Shikamaru really doesn't like it.
I was like, oh. Well,
He hates his
fuck.
shoulder so much.
He's not even looking at the face.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, oh, Oof, that's rough.
Eno's disassociating from the flower shop scene from earlier.
Yeah. Which I love that people are fucking like talking about that and
Yeah,
speculating why, but it is
same.
nowhere, is no close from what we have fucking in mind.
Right. That's
It's way more stupid and silly, and I love
right.
it.
Fucking so I had a thing that I learned from NC Hammer reacting to our stuff, which
Yeah.
was he talks about how Eno's mom is part of this special group of ninja in Konoha called like the fucking Mom Corps or something like that, like the Konoha Mother Defense Force or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
That like
Jesus.
when all the men are off at
That's so
war, all the women stay behind to defend the village.
Mom core.
Yeah, the Mom Corps stays around, and her mom's supposed to be a ninja
Sorry,
who
it just
defends
hit
the
me.
village.
Mom core sounds so silly.
It sounds like the worst possible genre of music. Like sounds like a really
Oh my
bad
God.
post-metal genre that nobody would really want to listen to in a huge way. But yeah, fucking but yeah, the fucking reserve forces that exist to help defend Konoha when other people are off at war. That's like what they're there for, I guess. And so that's like what her mom's supposed to be doing. And then her dad's obviously part of the Yamanaka clan, which is like a huge like part of Konoha's like main forces. There's like one of the few clans that actually stuck around and has like huge bearing and weight on the history of Konoha. So like her dad's been around since forever, the flower shop's been around since forever. Her mom's definitely a ninja, and people don't know that, which is bad that Kishimoto didn't explain it enough that people don't know that her mom's supposed to be a ninja. But it's fine. Like we're gonna work on that. We got some stuff.
Oh, Kishimoto, you and female characters.
Yeah.
Why do
Kishimoto
you
has
hate
so many
them?
great ideas for so many characters, and almost none of them are women, and I wish he would work on that a little bit. Like, just fucking, if Kishimoto was just like, Pain's a woman, why not? Like, fucking, there, because, like, not to get too far into writing as someone who hasn't, like, written any books or, like, original stories or whatever, like, I've done mostly abridging, so, like, I can't really speak to a lot of the creative process myself, but, like, unless someone's physical characteristics are a relevant part of the story, you could just change them. Like, there's no reason not to if, like, it's not relevant to the show that a character has XYZ characteristics. You could just change them if you wanted. Like, there's nothing that's stopping you from being like, oh yeah, Jiraiya, why not? Jiraiya's a woman, why not? Fucking Tsunade is a man, why not? Fucking, like, Iruka's a woman, why not? Like, fucking, like, just, there's very little of the story that's, like, about their journey through Konoha as specifically a man or a woman. You could change it in the writing room before it's already, like, set in stone and the character's already designed and all that. Like, you could just change shit around. And there'd be a lot of characters that'd be way more interesting gender swapped in the story, in my opinion. But, you know, that's beside the point. Oh, this fucking eye edit for Iruka.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I love that.
I love the jowly movement. I feel like that's one of our signature bits in our stuff is the jowly movements of things as people are doing stuff.
Yeah.
You have that with Kurama's stuff also later when he's like attacking the village sound only.
Yeah, here. Probably here.
There it is, yeah.
And I kept it really tame because, like,
Oh yeah, you could
I
probably
don't
pop
know
off if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know what is it about that it always fucking pops me. I love that sound. It's so silly. Like just the nature of like what it is that you need to do in order to produce that sound. It's essentially you need to fucking shake left and right, like doing like a like that.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people don't, sometimes when I bring that up in like a recording session, it's like, hey, wait, how are you doing that noise? It's like, what the fuck?
Or we have to
When I put it
explain
as
that noise to an actor. Yeah, like, hey, do like a jowly thing, and they're like, what?
What?
Do fucking
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, like this, like that, and it's like, but it is so silly. It is so. I don't know why. I almost feel like it's like a very dumb primal noise. Like I don't know why I always associate it with something like in a comedic setting. In a comedic setting, at the very least, like somebody that cannot contain whatever the fuck emotion it is that they're trying to contain, that it's coming out somehow in the shape of like this, like they're shaking their head at the they're so angry they're like like they cannot fucking contain it. That to me always like just makes me laugh for some reason. It's just like whenever I can like implement it in a thing, I just like do it because it's just so like yeah, it is such a, also like a very physical fucking thing that you have to do in order to produce that sound. It's just like you cannot
Yes,
get
for
around
sure.
it. Like literally shaking left and right, like you're almost like your entire body. You could be only like your face, but like like the more you do it, like the more crazy it sounds. It's such a silly thing. But yeah, I love that shit.
It's so good. Fucking uh unrelated side thing, but I'm sure this
Yeah.
was a pretty simple thing. But back in
Mhm.
the class when like fucking
Oh, yeah, sure.
everybody's like fuck you Naruto, like fucking the one guy's like the
Oh,
guy who
yeah,
uses
yeah.
wind style to cut my lawn says I need to cut you off. Did you like have to make a clean plate of him and then wiggle him?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have that one here, but let me show you. Is this a shot? No. Oh, that was like the custom lip flaps for him.
Oh
'Cause he
yeah,
was
that's so
not talking.
tiny, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's very easy to do when
Which
they're
side
far
thing to
away.
mention,
Mhm.
EOD does a lot of redrawing of a lot of shit. Like obviously with like Hernando, fucking
Oh yeah.
like obviously he redrew that guy. Like we talked
Mhm.
about that. But there's a lot of very subtle fucking redrawings that are just like, oh yeah, fucking there wasn't a lip flap there. I'll just draw a new one. Oh yeah, there wasn't an
Oh.
eye movement there. I'll just make one. Like oh this was
Mhm.
gone. I'll just add it. Like there's a lot of
Oh
that
yeah.
EOD does that's it's very
Yeah.
outside the norm for
Oh
abridging
yeah, because
generally.
mostly with other people that edit stuff for us or within our teams of people, like somewhat they for the most part I think they just like had somebody else do the custom lip flaps, right?
Hmm.
Like a dedicated person just to do that.
Yep.
And I guess on my case, like since I can draw good enough, because it used to be my hobby before like making fucking videos. That was it. I used to draw a lot. I never got like that good because like I just needed to keep going, but eventually I just like dropped it for other shit.
Hmm.
Um, but I can still kind of like do it. So like eventually I was like, yeah, I should just like make it myself. Fuck it. Let's see how if I can do it or not. And it just became a thing. Like, oh yeah, I can just like do my own fucking lip flaps. That's it. Cool. I don't need to ask anybody else. So it's like it streamlines the process a little bit more, at least for the shit that I edit. But yeah, like the thing that you were saying, like yeah, I had to do like a
Oh, there he's gone. There he goes.
yeah, he's gone, and then I think after that I just like mask him in the fucking episode, and just like made him move, and that was it. But yeah, that's as far as that edit
Yeah,
goes.
because like for the masking, you just basically found the edge of the desk in front of Shino there, made
Mhm.
that like a layer in front of him, and then like put him back in and wiggled him
Oh
around
yeah,
after
yeah.
cutting him out.
That's probably how it was because like you don't see the end result here. It's just like the finished
Yeah.
thing. But if I go because I normally keep the unedited
Yeah, like
versions
outside
of those.
the in out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably it's here. So that's him. Oh yeah, here's probably the desk. Yeah.
Yep. There it is. Yep.
So yeah, at the top, like the desk. So because he keeps going up and down, then yeah, that. And what is this? Oh, this is probably something else.
Man,
Oh yeah,
I
because
gotta like I know this is such a side thing, but in the
yeah.
future I want to fuck with that blackboard. Like just like add weird shit to it. Like when it's a dead on shot like this in the
Oh
future,
yeah.
just like
Mm-hmm.
and then just like not worry about the canonicity of what the fuck was on there. Like we don't have to like
Mm-hmm.
fucking super adhere to it. Just changes in every scene. Like whatever's funny, it just
Oh
like
yeah.
just changes without ever seeing anyone do anything on the board. Because
Some
like this
hieroglyphics.
long shot, yeah, like this long
Yeah.
shot of everybody here, it would be fun to put some stupid shit on there. That would have been a fun shot to add some graffiti or some stupid
Yeah.
fucking shit on.
Didn't even think about that, but yeah, you're right. I
You
mean,
know,
like,
there's
they
very
come back-
few episodes of Naruto that are in the classroom, so we could do that
For
in episode
sure,
2.
next one.
Yeah,
They're
episode 2 could have
there.
some stuff, yeah.
I want to add some fucking Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Mhm.
Literally just cover it, all of it. Like, what is that? I don't know.
Ancient ninja Egypt. We all know
Yeah.
it well.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's how it goes. It's just like layers. It's almost like building like a little. I don't even know how to put it. Like if you had like in real life, you had like a piece of paper and you start adding shit on top. to cover the things. Like that's how I feel like this is. The way
It's
that I
kinda
do
like
it with images.
Yeah, it's like in movies where you grab a bunch of magazines to send like a ransom note and it's all the letters cut out.
Yeah, kinda. hmm But
Okay, like an
I
iris
don't know what
gradient there.
else.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything on the visuals of it,
Yeah,
other than like
there's
obviously
really
lip flaps and stuff like that.
The lip flap stuff
Retiming, a
is
lot of
very.
retiming.
The lip flaps is like the majority of like the quote unquote edits that go
Yeah,
into a lot of this, but most of it is just like kind of like picking what shot you're using
Oh, yeah,
and in what order. but yeah.
While we're near that area, do you have anything for Naruto spitting on Mizuki's body?
Oh shit, yeah. And that will be what here?
Yeah, right around there, yeah.
I think it is here. Yeah. So this. Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah, just the spit, yeah.
it's just the spit and here.
Just
Oh, yeah, I
Naruto,
guess
so it's
since it
cropped out
comes
as
from-
the yeah.
Yeah, it comes from him, so it's the spit just goes. And I think I just did an edit here with this one that it looks. Like
Yeah, it
it's
just looks like a
wet.
stain on there, yeah.
Like
yeah.
a stain. Yeah.
That's great.
it,
Did
so
you
really-
draw the spit blob? Was
I
the spit blob
think
hand
so.
drawn, or was that like an asset you found?
I think I already had that for something else, but if not,
Okay.
I drew it myself. I don't remember. I mean, it's here as 800. I think it's from a different project. That's why I keep shit around. I think I had a character spitting on something else.
Oh, that
and
makes
I
sense.
was just I was just able to do this for like reuse it, copy paste it to the project. Oh, that's the other thing that I like about Vegas in general. It's a very silly thing, but I can literally open another fucking window. I'm not gonna do it, but because it's crazy. But I could open like I don't know the Batman episode or another old parody that I've made.
Yeah, and you
can
just have
open it.
another window of it open. While
Yeah,
you're
and then
editing,
so
yeah.
it opens Vegas twice, which I don't know if you can do with fucking Premiere, but whatever.
Yeah.
But like yeah, it opens Vegas twice. So you go to the other timeline, literally just like copy it, and then just bring it here and paste it, and like it works.
That's
It
so
keeps the
cool.
fucking it keeps the effects, it keeps everything. The only caveat to that is like you can only do that. For example, if the project that you're opening that I wanted to copy something from was it's from an older version of Vegas, it works. Like if you copied it to the new one. But if I wanted to copy something from like a newer version of Vegas, which for example is this one, the newest one that I have at least, because there are more. But if I went to this, I opened an older project that was like from Vegas 19 or some shit, because I still have like the old one here. And I wanted to copy something from 21 to 19, it doesn't work. Like from the new one to the old one.
Gotcha.
But like from the old one to the new one, yes. It
Pokemon
works.
Game Boy rules. I know them.
Yeah,
well, yes.
I was gonna say like it's backwards compatible, but not the other way around. Like, so like silly shit like that, you figure it out over time when you're doing this for so long. But but yeah, it's silly that how you can make shit work
Yeah.
in a very simple way sometimes. But yeah.
Fucking on another thing while we're over near there, that area. A lot of people really liked the wind cover that you had there, like the cover of that ending song, because it wasn't the original ending of
Oh
Naruto.
no, it is.
Is it just a different part than what's in like the anime?
If you listen to the track "Wind," like it has like a almost like a pre. How do you
Like an
call it?
intro kind of thing too.
Like an intro, but it's just like the piano, which is like the shit that I'm using.
Yeah.
And then the song starts where like they use it in the anime, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But like that, like open this section. We're gonna get copyright, right? With that.
We'll
just
find
with
out.
just with
Yeah,
the
we'll find out. Oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's just like the
Yeah.
beginning of this song, and like if you keep playing it after that, I mean, if you see like the thing, like it's like the intro, and it kind of like goes quiet, and then here it starts. It's where like they use in the anime.
Yeah, because that's what I'm used to with wind. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah, that
hearing
you
with it.
think that starts here, but no, it has like a little section here, which is like just
Huh,
like
yeah.
the piano. Yeah, that's what I use because like
That's great,
It's
yeah.
recognizable and it still you know it's that song, but and I think
Mm-hmm.
it fits better for this specific part. And I still
Yeah.
use like the normal part here, like I combine it for this. Yeah, that's actually like beginning
Yeah,
of like the
yeah, yeah.
ending in the anime. But yeah, but first was just the like that intro section of the song.
That's great.
So
That works really well.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that really fucking hit. There's a lot of the music
Yeah.
that you picked was like, and I feel like it hit a little more in the preview because it was so short because there was so little of the preview. But like obviously, the music that you picked is like so iconic throughout the entirety of like this full episode, and I feel like so much of the soundtrack of Naruto is the soundtrack of Naruto. Like you hear any Naruto music and you're like, oh, I know that's fucking Naruto.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking Naruto ass Naruto music, and that's why I've been collecting
Yeah.
so much of it to use, like buying all this physical CDs and shit.
The OSTs.
Yeah, getting all the OSTs for it has been huge across the board. Like I've even been grabbing stuff from like Ultimate Ninja Storm and shit where I can. But like you did use a lot of very unique music choices throughout that were really solid, that really worked for this.
Yeah, I think like for this project in particular, and I have this very fresh in my mind right now because I also did the Batman video.
Yeah.
But for this particular project, it's kind of like quote unquote easier because you have the Naruto soundtrack as like the backbone to score this, because like it's a very specific soundtrack and very unique sounding. So for the most part, it's like, oh yeah, Naruto music. But like there's shit in between that it doesn't really matter as much that I can use stuff from other things. This is fucking Invader Sim.
Yeah.
That's just this little thing. Oh, when he's like excited.
Yeah.
My to-go fucking shit always always like helps me out of fucking like spots where I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What do I do? It's always Invader Sim or Ranma in this case.
That makes a lot of sense. Yep.
Ranma.
There's a lot of people who commented like, I saw I heard that fucking Ranma music. You can't hide it from me.
Is this one that's Ranma. It's silly that I have the soundtrack saved, the OST. For some reason, the OST one, the download that I have, all of the tracks appear with like question mark signs. But the second one, you actually can see the names, but like the first one, for some reason, it shows them like that.
Fucking
But
wild.
yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah.
The other show that I always sometimes use music is it's something called Jugok Shoujo. It's I guess bringing it back to the whole fucking
Yeah.
Hell Girl. I think they just
Hell
like,
Girl, something like that. I thought of Hell Teacher Nube when it's a Nube, but you're like, yeah, Hell Girl.
So in my case, because you were talking about like the animes that I like and shit. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I had like maybe like up to 10 or more that I was like, oh yeah, those are my favorites. But when I was like in high school, I watched like everything that was fucking out there to be seen when it came to anime. So whatever it was like just around at the time, like coming up into like the early 2000s, like up to 2008, 2009. Like I was very much so aware, and I probably watched it. I watched a lot, like a lot. It got to the point where like, okay, I think I'm done. That's probably why I don't watch as much anime now. But like I saw a shit ton of fucking shows, and at the time in which it wasn't super popular. So I feel like a lot of these shows that I saw, that I have relatively still present in my mind, I feel like they're not as popular, right? Like they didn't really become that popular. Like for example, that one. But I remember like, yeah, the music was fucking fine. Let me use that, right? Or stuff like that. And but yeah, like it's like a very specific like knowledge of like anime of a very specific period of time, like the fucking before the 2010s, right? Like I know what the fuck it's out there. Yep. And sometimes I remember like, oh yeah, that music, cool. So it's like that's the kind of music that sometimes that I use because it just fits, or I like it or whatever. So yeah, it's a combination of those like fucking things. Like for the most part, like the bones of everything is like the Naruto soundtrack. But if other shit fits, like I will do it for other kinds of scenes. Makes Probably sense. Not action scenes. Yeah.
I mean, you know, so, it do be like that. Fucking.
Yeah. That's why it was so fucking hard. Like, I guess just to finish the thought, scoring the fucking Batman videos is fucking hard because there's no baseline soundtrack. There's not. Like, I'm not using the Batman and the animated series score or anything. It's just like there's no like the one that you kind of like rely on. It's just like whatever music I can use, and for the most part, it's Invader Sim, Rama, fucking other just like music that I like. Just some metal here, whatever. But like that one is a little bit harder because it's like you don't have like that backbone fucking thing that can like carry you over. Like, I can use this one track for the fucking from the OST and that's it. Like, okay, easy. And the other one is like, oh fuck, what do I what do I use? Fuck. There's like a
Right? No, I fucking get that, man. There's like fucking trying to find shit like that can be such a fucking pain in the ass. I'm just like fucking like, man, I know exactly what I want, but I can't put it into words what I want. So I gotta find like, I'm like, oh, that's close, but it's like 3 degrees off from what I was really thinking in my head when I was visualizing what this sound would sound like.
Yeah.
Like that's so much of me picking music. It's just like no, like just going through all of them.
Oh
and being
yeah,
like, not that, not that.
That's just me. I like go through fucking folders and folders of like OSTs from like different shows. Like, no, next. Like I know the kind of song that I want. Like, no, next. And sometimes I'm like, I know a song like this exists, but I don't remember where it is. It's like, maybe here. No, it wasn't that. Was it from this band? Like, oh no. For sure, this particular track, I'm gonna use this one a lot throughout the entirety of that.
Oh yeah, of course. You can't fucking
my
skip
God.
on the Naruto sad music. That's so
Oh
good.
god, that's gonna happen
That's
a lot.
so good. I love that song so much. It's so perfect for that. So
Yeah.
also really quick, a side tangent while we're talking about like
Yeah.
music. The only songs, or rather, the only things that I'm missing for Naruto, like OST wise, and there could be more that I don't know about. To be fair, they do that with Naruto sometimes, but the ones I'm missing are Naruto Shippuden Kizuna, like the Naruto Shippuden like movie Kizuna, the Naruto Shippuden Lost Tower soundtrack. Shippuden the movie soundtrack, Illusion of Ruins soundtrack, Mikazuki Island, and the last Naruto movie. When I have all of those, when I finally get my grubby little mitts on them, I'll basically have all of the Naruto OSTs, CDs that exist outside of the 2 fuck-ass Ninja Storm OST fucking CDs that are difficult to get.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I think the only one that they had like a physical release was in a special edition of like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, and nobody really cared about the CD when they bought it, and nobody still
and now
has
it's
it.
like fucking valuable.
It's like $170 fucking dollars because nobody kept a hold on them and nobody thought they would be worth anything. And now that there's so few of them, everyone's like, "Oh, I'd like one. $170, please." They're hard to fucking get.
Oh yeah,
it's a pain in the
similar
ass.
thing. Since I said, and since I use it a lot, like the fucking Invader Sim one. The only way that you can get like a physical release of that is if you bought like the box set of the fucking show. Like I think you have it, right? So it's there.
Yeah.
Like if you pop the fucking, I think it's like the extra DVD that doesn't even come with episodes. It has the soundtrack.
Yep.
Like I don't have that fucking thing. Like
If
I
you
really
need
want
it, I got it.
But I mean, I have it saved in many fucking times, in many copies. But yeah, like that kind of shit is wild. When like, I think I use music from the games, from stuff that I downloaded. Like for example, this one, because like if you select the track, yeah, that's from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one even is more specific. Like it says like this, I think it was like a menu. No, like just like a weirder name, but it's also from the game, I think.
Yeah. Luckily, our good buddy Weasel came in and helped us out a whole lot in finding a lot of the things that we didn't really have floating around. Like, was able to find online versions of almost everything that was there. And there's a lot of like a lot of websites that you can download the MP3s off of. So like you can get them. They are around. You can get them. But like getting the physical copies is very, very difficult for some fucking reason. Cause like all the songs from video games, you can just run a software to scrub the entire fucking disc and download all the individual files and models and like game data and shit. So like there's a lot of ways to wrangle those fucking CDs, but yeah, a lot of the Naruto like game CDs like that have the actual songs on them are very difficult to find.
Yeah. And then sometimes I will just use shit from my personal collection of music.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
when it's like I need like a quick fucking just like shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was looking at here like, oh, I guess I left a fucking track that I was gonna use, but I chose not to. I think it's from Samurai Champloo.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been.
Naruto.
I went for that. And I was like, no, I didn't like it. Like,
Fair.
I like the chaotic nature of like, because sometimes that happens a lot. Like you go for like a track, it's like, yeah, it fits
Put
kinda.
yourself to me. And it
But I think I changed it so it was like, oh, it's not a single track playing. It's just like you hear music when Naruto is there with his silly shit, and then it's just like a ominous fucking like when Iruka is like, you're supposed to sell to me an adult. It's just like this fucking creepy like ambient sound, and that it's very effective sometimes. Like if you manage to like kind of like combine it just like with snippets of music.
And then the
an
music
adult.
just cuts for the...
Find his
Yeah, and back to that fucking bullshit. Yeah.
It's fucking great. It's absolutely fucking flawless. But yeah, I really love a lot of the music choices that you made. There's a lot of like off the wall ones, like you had mentioned, that weren't from the Naruto OST because they fit the comedic tone a lot better than the Naruto OST would have in those moments, and like fit the energy more. Because like him rapidly scrubbing the wall after being offered ramen is difficult to find a Naruto OST fucking song for that exact energy. Whereas you can just find one, you know? Like they're out
or
there.
sometimes like, oh yeah, there's that one, but like you want to use it for something else, or it's too like oh, it's too recognizable. It's like whatever, right? So it's like no, just random other track, whatever the fuck it is. Like it doesn't matter. I think when you have like your main quote unquote OST, like that glues shit together essentially. So yeah, like the rest is just that. But is this also a game track? Oh, I think so. Yeah.
That sounds like a game track too.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, this
Then and yeah, with the sound effects also like ooh, like so many tracks. Like this one was easy. Like the Batman episode that I just did. Oh my god, that fucked me up for the sound effects. It was so much, but yeah. Oh my god, the first thing that I zoom in is this bullshit.
Yep, there it is. You'd love to see it.
This one, I don't remember where I got this one. I don't know if I just like got it from like a YouTube video, but it's so silly.
Oh, it's just
that...
all the different whips.
Yeah, but it's the same one.
Oh
Like
my god.
The last one is so stupid. It's the first time I used this one in the Batman episode when Batgirl is doing push-ups. It's the first time that I was able to use this. That's the fucking machine gun, like it's so stupid. But yeah, because like the other ones is just like the normal one. It's like a nightmare. It just like it keeps increasing
Non-stop.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, and then more like
Fucking Johnny
Oh
Test
my
whip
God.
sound, but every time it whip sounds,
Yeah.
it whip sounds.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. I love
Fucking
this
horrid
fucking...
cacophony of whip sound effects. Yeah, that's fucking great.
I love this file. I'll
Yeah.
treasure it forever and use it forever. But
Perfect. Fucking hell yeah.
but yeah, that's overall.
No, it's fucking great. Hell yeah.
Definitely, like in the future when we make more shit, definitely I feel like more specific edits are gonna come up. They're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, look at this.
It'll come
But,
up for sure. Yeah, but yeah, fucking, it's a good time though. I'm fully into it.
Yeah, just seeing how this plays out. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's something else.
I think that's everything I can think of
Fuck.
personally. But that was really good though. Big
The
fan.
after image.
Yeah, the fucking after image. Like again, I apologize for how much I was on about the after image fucking technique. I
didn't
wouldn't
even
shut up
mind.
about the after image technique joke for a little bit. Because it kept coming up. It kept being in the show.
Yeah.
The show kept including it over and over again.
Yeah, I didn't even mind. It's just like, yeah, they use it a lot, so might as well just fucking address it.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
Fucking, oh, yeah. So
I'm giving it a wacky sound effect, like a cartoony sound effect, definitely makes it better. It's from like
Yeah.
an old school fucking
like a
thing
space
of match.
ghosty kind of fucking sound
Yeah,
there.
I
Yeah.
fucking love those sound effects too. I use them a
Oh,
lot
it's so
as well.
good. It's so funny. I'm fucking fully here for it. It's such a silly fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great. But yeah, heck
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I think that's just about everything,
That's
unless you
it.
can think of anything else on your end. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't think so, but
hell yeah.
yeah,
Good
that's
shit.
how it went about.
Yeah. Well, heck yeah, that's the Narutoing. Welcome to the
Naruto.
Narutoing. Thank you guys for
Yeah.
Narutoing. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Heckin' with that, we're probably gonna go and head on out. Thanks everybody so much for stopping by, for watching, for being around on this members only thing. We thank you, Carl, for joining on as a member in the middle of the stream. That was absolutely great. Also,
Yeah.
he's in Denmark, so it was crazy late for him when he showed up.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
that's why
incredibly
he
nice.
left early, right?
Yeah, 'cause it was like fucking 7-8 hour time zone difference
Oh,
from where I'm
Jesus.
at. It was crazy late.
Mhm.
So thank you, Carl, for joining on. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Gamakichi, for super chatting so many times. That was really, really nice.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
everybody
you.
who stuck around this long. Thanks everybody who's been curious about how we do things and interested in our stuff. Your support really means a lot. We're kind of going it quote unquote on our own for the first time in a long time on Altered Anime, and the support you guys have given Naruto Abridged has been really, really, really huge. We really appreciated it. You guys have really shown up and in force to help us out in making these things and making Naruto Abridged and making the stuff that we've been doing for a while. I know a lot of old time fans have been around for like Jujutsu Kaisen Abridged because it's been around for a good while. It's like the most viewed video on the channel.
Yeah.
So like that obviously it means a lot that you guys are still here for that and for Dan to Dan. And we got a lot more really good stuff coming up too. Like we're gonna be doing we're gonna have more Dan to Dan, more Juju, more Naruto, and Oron is almost fully recorded. So that should be edited relatively soon. Also, the Juju movie's almost done. I know it's been like a year that you guys have been waiting for it. It's a whole movie, so like, thank you for being so patient. But like, it's it takes, as EoD will tell you, it takes a long time to edit a full movie into a singular abridged video. So Rel's been doing his best with that while also making Dan to Dan and also making Oron and also doing 100 other huge things. So
Yeah, just for reference, I guess, like as you can see it here, like this episode was in the longer side of things a little bit, like 19 minutes. Like all of this took approximately like 2.5 months to do, right? Like even though like we started working on it like early, like mid July or some shit like that, but like we said, like we were like managing, I guess, logistics of like getting new microphones and that kind of shit,
a lot of
and
logistics,
also
yeah.
like getting the footage, getting like it's like when you're doing like a new show, it's like you're gathering all of the resources when it comes to like setting that shit up. So that takes a little bit more longer besides the editing. But as soon as I finally had all of the assets, all of the lines, like this thing is like approximately 2.5 months. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it's faster, give or take. I got sick in the middle of fucking editing this, so that added like 2 weeks to the thing. So that's another thing. But like if Rel is editing like an hour-long thing like that, it can gives you an idea how long some of that takes.
Yeah, and that's also like Rel has to work with a lot of actors who have a lot of very serious like issues being able to, make the recording times and show up and like be there. Like
in the 2.5 month things, that's assuming like everything is like fucking going smoothly. Like you have everything, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not waiting on anyone or anything. It's like that's it.
Yeah.
But like then if you're like still waiting for lines or stuff like that, like that can definitely fucking extend significantly more. So
yeah, I know for sure we had a lot of people when it came to the to like recording stuff for Juju that have a lot of troubles getting around to being able to show up and do their lines. I know that there's a lot of people on that cast that do incredible work but are very difficult to get a hold of and pin down to record their lines even with pay. They're not always available. So it's absolutely juggling a lot of stuff for the Juju movie. But Rel's been doing a great job either way, and he should be done with it relatively soon. we'll probably have it out hopefully sometime around like February or so at this rate. So that's gonna be a long boy. It's gonna be a big old boy, and I hope you guys like it. And then we got more Dan coming. I got the first episode of Oron, which is absolutely fucking hilarious. They fucking killed it. I love what Carrie and Rel did in the writing room for it. They've been working on it all the time. They've been absolutely fucking obliterating it. And we're gonna keep working on Naruto. We got episode 2 fully written. We're gonna start directing for that soon, and we're gonna start editing it pretty soon. It should be out hopefully halfway-ish through next year, or maybe sooner. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hopefully it wouldn't take too long, but we'll see.
It really depends on actors' availability as well, because this is
Yeah.
one that we got to get all the lines in from the beginning and all that. So we'll see what we can swing with it. But yeah, it'll be out. This probably won't be the kind of series that'll be out once a year. It'll hopefully be a little faster than that. We'll see what we can do though.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to Carl and Gamakichi, who showed up and donated and joined as members and did so much. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. Later.